Hey everyone and welcome to the Redmen TV. Ste here. It is Watchalong time. I'm joined over at the board is Errol. Say hello to the peeps. Errol looking sharp as always. We'll be bringing you the team news when it comes out. And we'll be working from there. You want to try and find... Errol's going to try and find a couple of cards that we might not have because there's a couple of changes.
I don't think we actually have a Ramsey card.
We might not even have a Calvin Ramsey card. That would be fantastic if we haven't even got one. So Calvin, if we haven't got one, we won't have one. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Launch Connor away if we need to. In the meantime, thanks to our good friends at oosh.co.uk. You can see the QR code next to me right now. There's a link in the description to the show as well if you want to get involved with their latest competition. Last night they gave away 2 tickets for Liverpool versus PSV in the Champions League, hospitality tickets. Their next competition will take place in 13 days' time, featuring Liverpool. They're giving away, our good friends at Oosh, 2 hospitality tickets to Liverpool versus Sunderland. So if you want to get yourselves involved, click the link in the description, go to their website, get yourselves a ticket, use the code REDMEN when you do so. You'll get some money off your purchase as well. And yeah, fingers crossed, you guys can win, because at some point Liverpool will start winning footy games, and at some point it'd be nice if you could be there. The Liverpool 11 has been named. Let's see if I can bring it up on my screen here. Give me 1 second while I do just that. Errol can have a look on his phone and maybe scramble around to find it. I will read you out. I mean, the bench is full of kids as well, so you're going to have to go through all them if you've got them. In the meantime, I will bring you the Liverpool 11. Freddie Woodman is in goal. A back 4 then of Milos Kerkez. You've got Andy Robertson, it looks like, playing centre-half next to Joe Gomez, and then Calvin Ramsey in at right-back. We've got Endo, Nioni, and Alexis McAllister in midfield, and a front 3 then of Morrison, Ngamoa, and Federico Chiesa. So it's a mixed Liverpool team. And then a bench: Pesci, Gordon, Cohen Doherty, Pennington, Figueroa, Nallo, Pilling, Lucky, and Laffy. So yeah, Arne Slot has basically rung the changes, for lack of a better phrase there. And that is the Liverpool 11. So Errol, I will ask for your thoughts on that one as we maybe try and not find a Calvin Ramsey card.
I'm up shit's creek without a paddle here with some of these, I'll be honest with you. Let me try and work. I don't think we've got a Calvin Ramsey card.
Okay.
As I don't think we was expecting that. So you're going to have to use your imaginations if you can cast your mind.
Right, you need to that bench needs webbing off.
Yeah,
you've got, anyone you've heard of who's played the first team game for Liverpool, so you can get rid of Gakpo. Yep. You can get rid of Curtis, he's injured anyway. You can get rid of Ekatike, you can get rid of Ibu. And then you're going to have to go searching in a moment.
So we've got Lucky, we've got Pilling. Yeah. Was Williams on there?
No.
Okay. Bestesic?
No.
Nope. And Bradley?
No.
Okay. Sound.
You know what? Leave them for a bit. Let's talk about the 11. The manager has made plenty of changes there, Errol. Plenty of changes. He's obviously decided fitness and fatigue and getting ready for Villa at the weekend. It's a very mixed Liverpool 11 now. Are you surprised he's gone maybe with so many changes, or do you think that's the right course of action?
At this moment in time, nothing seems to surprise me with this Liverpool squad as a whole, if I'm being completely honest with you. And I'm not 100% sure he had much choice, really, given the games that are coming up in the next 10 days. Obviously, we play Villa on the weekend, and then it's the big ones next week in Real Madrid and Manchester City. So I know or I'd like to think his thinking behind it is he wants to try and get some of his first team players as fit and as fresh as possible for the big games that are coming up. And obviously this cup game now, as much as we would like it as an opportunity to kind of rescue some form potentially, there's not a lot of first team players in there. Maybe you could argue Kerkez, you could probably argue McAllister, 2 players in there that will probably be wanting to try and find their way into the other squads coming into those other games. But in terms of the players that he's got available to him at this moment in time, this is probably the best of a bad bunch. The only blessing is I don't think apart from the likes of Kerkez and McAllister, the rest of them haven't really had that many minutes, so they're not kind of playing under that dark cloud of bad form at the moment. Chiesa, when he's came in his cameos throughout the season so far, has been really productive, he's been an impactful player, he's been able to provide us with goals, assists so far. He was really good against Southampton in the last round. Gamoa, again, this is another opportunity for him. These were the type of games that we kind of earmarked for him really this season to either kick on and try and get as many minutes as possible, try and get on a bit of a cup run. If that would have been, you know, maybe if we'd got more of a favourable draw, we might have taken this competition and tried to go for it a little bit more, but you've got to utilise him. Again, same with Trey Naoni. It's an opportunity for him in that midfield to kind of replicate some of his good performances that we've seen past couple of months in terms of what he was doing in pre-season, back end of last season. And again, this is a Southampton game. It's just, I don't know if this game's coming at a good time or a bad time for Liverpool at this moment in time, if I'm being honest with you, Steve, because we need to get games and we need to get back on the winning trail. But at this moment in time, I don't think the squad as a whole is filled with confidence. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm expecting to see from this side. There's not a lot of continuity in it. There could be a little bit of disjointed play as well. I'm not expecting to see a swashbuckling, gung-ho, gegenpressing Liverpool side today. I think we might just have to try and take our licks as and when we get them and try and hit them on the counter-attack maybe. But I just want to see us play a little bit better defensively. But again, we'll just have to see. We're going to have to wait and see.
Absolutely. Yeah, come and join me, Errol. Come and join me. We'll have a little chat over here. B-Boy7211 says, this guy isn't managing like his job is on the line, because it's not. Is the honest answer. That's why he's doing this. Like, honestly, honest lot, tonight's result will bear no impact. Like I say, the Liverpool have got, I think, 8 injuries and a game at the weekend that they are desperate to win. So that's why the decision has been made to this. I don't think anyone's really given a toss. His job wasn't on the line when he got beat by Plymouth in the third round of the FA Cup. I don't think it's, I know different circumstances with the league positions and that, but honestly, I don't think it matters, to be honest. Sean P. Casey says, that's a disgraceful team, just be honest. Again, I was expecting it to be weak because again, if you look at who's available and then who needs a rest, there isn't that much left, really. I'm surprised, for example, that Kickoff is playing. I thought it might have been Robertson at left back with like a young centre back. McAllister maybe not because he's obviously he needs the minutes, but yeah,
Look, that screams too funny.
It's mad.
It's a madness.
We'll try and get a Calvin Ramsey card made in the meantime. Yeah, because I don't even know where that's from. Yeah, I've got some of those kids, by the way, over there somewhere. We just weren't ready for it.
Yeah, it wasn't ready.
I mean, a lot of people in the chat are
fuming.
Fuming. I'll be honest. We're all different. I'm not that arsed, to be honest with you. I thought maybe the bench would have been stronger.
The only thing that really jumps out at me is like, there's not really, maybe barring Chiesa, there's not really anybody in that 11 that's like knocking on the door, if that makes sense. So like there's not no players in there that he's kind of threw into the mix in a sense. So he's got the opportunity for them to look at it and say, right, if I perform well here, the team as a whole, the squad as a whole is playing pretty poor in terms of its form. If I play well and I can, put in a good performance, I could really make a stake a claim for me, trying to get some minutes or an appearance off the bench in the next game. Nobody really jumps out at me. I mean, you look, Robertson's going to play centre-half. He's not going to play centre-half on the weekend or in any of the games next week. You've got Endo. I don't think it matters how well he plays tonight. I just can't see him getting an opportunity to play the 6 in those big games in the next couple of days. Say, in Gamoa, again, would you want him to be playing multiple games in the space of a week? You probably wouldn't. So from my perspective, it's kind of like a free hit squad. None of them really are going to do themselves any real damage in terms of their prospects of being selected again. But there's nobody there that I'll look at and think they really do need this game tonight, because if they do put in a performance, I could see them being a route into the team at the minute, with the team being, below standard.
No, you're right. I suppose it's, like I say, I think the manager, I said this the other week, I said it on the podcast, I would look at what you need to be ready for Aston Villa at the weekend and build back from that. So if you think a player needs minutes, give him the minutes. And if you think the player needs the night off,
give him the night off.
Exactly. And I for example, McAllister needs the minutes. Chiesa needs the minutes. Robertson probably needs a little bit of minutes. I'm surprised. That's why I'm surprised that Kirk is, for example. But Gomez definitely needs some footy. If he's going to be an option sooner rather than later, which we think he might be, he needs the game. And it appears the manager believes that the likes of, obviously, Van Dijk and Konate, Salah maybe, and Gakpo and Ekitike, etc.
Isaac, all of them. The big hitters.
Sobbo definitely needs a rest. And then you look...
But even the fact that he hasn't the bench isn't filled with any of those. Like sometimes we've seen, and even like the Plymouth game last season, or cup games in the past, where you think, okay, you can play a bit of a weakened 11, but you've got players there off the bench if it's not quite going your way, that you can bring them off. And if you want to try and wrestle the game away from the team, you've got some real quality there to kind of add to the team after the 60-minute mark or whatever that looks like. At this moment in time, it looks to, I always say sometimes when those teams kind of get drawn out, you look at it and think, all right, if we haven't got that options off the bench, it's the 11. It's on the 11 that are out there to start, to really make the impact and really try and manage the game and get us enough of a lead so we can be a little bit in a more of a comfortable position. It looks to me, as he's just said, look, we're going to go with what we've got. If we manage to get through somehow, great. But if not, it's not going to be the be-all and end-all in terms of where Liverpool's season are right now. Yeah,
and Bordy, you fan, sorry, I got your name wrong, says another loss isn't going to help anyone, though, is it? No. Also, I'll be honest now, right? And this is just me, everyone's different. I am not arsed. Like, whatever happens, as long as everyone comes out of it and no one gets injured, whatever. Like, it is what it is at this point. I'd like us to win, of course, would. If they lose, I'm half expecting them to get knocked out with that team, to be honest with you, anyway. And I think the manager now has decided, like I say, you can't lose 5 Premier League games on the row. You just can't. Like, that doesn't happen. It's mad. And he's decided he needs that. He's working on this week to get all his players prepared. I've seen Jürgen put rubbish teams out in cups. I remember going all the way down to Exeter, right? Travelled all the way, and it was like Jose, Enrique, and Laurie were centre halves. It was like lads who I hadn't even seen for years, like playing. Like, it just happens sometimes when you're manager. And I go back to it. Liverpool do have 8 injured players at this moment, so I'll name them right now just so everyone knows who they are. Alisson in goal, of course. At centre-back, you've got Leone, he's out injured. In midfield, Gravenberg's out. Now Curtis Jones is out as well. It's worth mentioning Alexander Isak injured. Jayden Dan's injured. Stefan Bajcetic injured as well. So, like, Liverpool do have issues. And the 8th one, of course, is your friend, Jeremy Frimpong. Like, Liverpool got 8 players out. That you're going to, when you want to give your big guns a rest and loads of your other lads are injured, that's how you end up with a team with like loads and loads of kids on it. That's all. That's where we are.
I would have preferred them to have just played the kids then, if I'm being honest with you, and just say, look, we are just going to literally just put out, an 11 of kids and maybe hold back a McAllister, maybe hold back a Kirkes. You might need a little bit of leadership in there. You might need a Joe Gomez. You might need an Endo in there to kind of just give a little bit of experience to kind of talk the kids through a game in terms of obviously cup competition. It can be a little bit intense at times. Just talking them through, you might need some of those players, but I would have preferred to have just had the kids to just be like, do you know what? We can at least look at that and just, you can kind of, there's the big caveat then that, like, look, we just fielded a load of kids. They haven't got a load of Premier League experience. They haven't got top flight experience. So it's just an opportunity for them to kind of cut the teeth and see how close they are to one of the Premier League teams. Now, don't get it twisted. Crystal Palace have been, all right, the form's dipped since after we played them, conveniently enough, but they've been a good team for the last 12 months now. The manager in Glasgow has done a really good job there. Obviously, FA Cup winners last season, got a really good defence, as it's already been noted up 100, God knows how many times in Mark Gay's, obviously the situation over the summer. So I wouldn't have minded watching the kids go up against that, because you could have looked at it and at least as a fan you could get excited because you're seeing not necessarily the next generation, but you're seeing an iteration of what's come through the academy and seeing what players we've got. Because at sometimes, and again we've seen this in years gone by, when Liverpool fell off a cliff, we all ended up pulling up a gem in Stefan Bajcetic. Now, unfortunately for us, it was just that short season before he got injured, and we haven't really seen him get back to that level. But he might have been able to see or identify a player in one of our, the academy, the fringe, just on the cusp, and looked at them and thought, actually, there might be some use in you in the next couple of weeks because of the amount of injuries. You said big players there that are injured at the moment. 8 first team players that are, aren't going to be featuring for the next week. Some of them will be out till after the international break. Leone's obviously out for the season. It would have just been nice to be able to look at some of those other players and think, okay, internally, what other options do we have available to us at the moment? And are some of these lads close enough to being ready to be in and around the first team at the moment? Because, as I say, the form's not been great. So some of those young lads should be thinking, hang on a minute, I could do a job for Liverpool right now.
Absolutely. Daniel says, everyone accepted Slot having a transition last year. Why is it not acceptable this year just because we won the league when we didn't expect it? Maybe a little bit down, but also, again, like Liverpool spent a lot of money in the summer, and with that does come pressure. It isn't going to plan. It absolutely isn't going to plan. A few people here saying, I feel sorry for the fans who were going. I get it. Again, I completely understand that. What I would say is that he isn't the only Liverpool manager who's done this. Jurgen Klopp once went on holiday. I remember the Shrewsbury game. He wasn't even there. You know, this isn't the first time a Liverpool manager has half spewed off a cup in preparation for
bigger things. I get that. The one thing I would say to the people in the comments, given what we know in terms of the players that are out and the players that are injured, what 11 would you be going with? I need to see some alternate 11s that other people think are viable options that we've obviously Slot's not decided to go with, because at the moment people are quick to criticise, but what else? What would have been the solution?
The only one who hasn't played tons in terms of like the last couple of weeks is maybe Mo Salah, because he didn't play the full game.
Yeah.
He didn't play in Germany. But other than that, it's hard to see he probably doesn't need the rest. Going into Villa, Madrid, City.
It's a lot. That's going to be intense. That's going to be so intense.
Let us know in the chat what 11 you think.
Hit me with some 11s, people. Don't just sit there and criticise and moan for moaning's sake. Give me something constructive for me to be able to work at and look at and say, actually, my man there or whoever it is has got a good point, and maybe, we've missed a trick by not including X player or Y player. But don't just tell me it's an awful 11 without actually being able to consider who else could have been in their place. That'd be my only thing.
Muz says not even having them on the bench, you should open your eyes. My thinking is, if they're not going to play, what's the point of having them on the bench? Yeah. If they're getting a night off, then they're not. What's the point of having them on the bench? If you're not going to bring them on, I remember Curtis Jones at Plymouth was never going to come on, and was just sat on the bench. And what was the point? Like, so that's kind of it. Let's see. Again, I go back to it. People, I don't know. Let us know in the thoughts. I'm not. It is what it is. Whatever. Let us know in the thoughts what teams you would have liked Liverpool to go with, and who you would have liked to have seen play. Palace, for what it's worth, have gone really strong, which is probably to move as well. They've changed the goalie, Benitez in goal, but then they have got Munoz, Canvo, Lacroix, Gay, Sosa, Kamada, Hughes, Sarr, Pino, Nketiah. It isn't full strength in terms of their best 11. Obviously, the likes of Henderson on the bench, Mitchell maybe on the bench, Lerma, all over difference. No Wharton at all. For example, Mateta is there on the bench, but they've gone relatively strong. Crystal Palace was certainly stronger than Liverpool, albeit with a couple of changes to their usual 11. That is the Crystal Palace team for this one. Let's see, we've got one super chat rather from Craig. Craig says, if you went full strength and got starting 11 players in, just Slot will get slaughtered. He is damned either way. You back them and you should never know. I'm looking forward to seeing Federico and Rio and Gamo. I'm absolutely, I think Federico Chiesa is interesting interview this week about how he's feeling and stuff. He said, like, I'm a senior player. I'm 28 years old. Like, I feel like I've got a responsibility here. And in this team, him, Robertson, Endo, Gomez, McAllister, like there are some senior probably Liverpool pros there who can, there's a couple of young players around the edges and definitely a younger bencher, but they are the senior pros who are going to have to guide Liverpool through this.
Yeah, but let's be honest, our senior pros in the first team haven't been doing it for us, so expecting these senior pros to step in now and again, if you just give me that Crystal Palace team, I'm less optimistic if I'm being completely honest with you. But again, I understand the frustration from the fans and the people in the comments. I completely get it, but we are putting out a shit team at the minute because we haven't got the depth in squad in terms of the availability, because we're hampered by injuries, and there are a load of players that have played a lot of minutes so far that are going to need the rest. So unless you can show me the alternatives where we've got other players that could have been available for this, I don't know what Klopp was expected to do. He had to put out a bit of a mishmash team for this occasion, and it's not great. I'm sitting here made up about it. No, I'd rather be at home chilling, feet up. You know what I mean? But I'm here with you to try and talk you through it and try and give you some encouragement. So if you just want all doom and gloom, I don't know what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? Turn us off if you just want doom and gloom, because I've got to try and be positive, because I want to see Liverpool do well at the end of the day. I'm not going to come here and just bash the team before the ball's even kicked. Trust me, if shit's going wrong after 2-3 minutes, you know what I'm like.
P. Bailey says, league's done, we need the win. Losing here helps no one. Again, I go back to it. Please let us know the 11 you'd have selected. No one has done. I don't think anyone's done that yet.
No one has. They're all shook. You get called out and you get asked to rise to the challenge, and you all soon shit yourselves. But you want to criticise us. That's okay. No, I know. We're not picking the team, but it's okay. I see the agendas in the chat. Don't worry. I see yous. Couple frauds in the chat there. I don't even need to name names yet.
I'm not that arsed anyway. It's funny. But yeah, it's fine. It is what it is. Everyone gets it. And the reason people aren't on the bench, because loads of people ask them why aren't they on the bench, is because they weren't going to play. So what's the point of having him on the bench?
Kiwi games, where are you? Kiwi games, you're the first one getting... Oh, wait, oh, there's somebody else that I need to call out. It's Irenaeus. I find this disrespectful to the fans, that lineup. Tell me the lineup that you'd have went with then. Give me the lineup that's less disrespectful than this.
Craig says, when did our fan base turn to Arsenal? Listen, I am not arguing on the internet with people. It's absolutely fine.
I will. Fucking punches all up.
Darwinian says, I would have liked Ekatike or Isak to start. Well, Isak's injured. And therefore, he's not going to play Ekatike, because if Ekatike gets injured, we've got no strikers. Yeah, we've got no strikers at the weekend. That's the one. So here's the team. Mr. J Mango says he would have played Mama, Gomez, Endo, Van Dijk for a half. Robbo, you got Endo in there twice. Trey.
So what? We're just duplicating players now, yeah?
So, you got double Endos, but it's close enough. So really, he would have picked, he'd have had Mamadashvili in goal, and then he'd have put Virgil in for a half, and Salah would have been in this team instead of... So not that much different, to be fair. Not massively different.
Okay, but I can take that. And you know what? I'll give you Salah. I will actually give you... I'll concede Salah. Because, you're probably right, and I think your point before was...
He could have been the one.
He could have been the one that you could have included and dropped in.
But he's going to play on Sunday. He's going to play on Saturday night.
Yeah.
He's going to start on Saturday, Mo Salah. Isak's not fit. Like, Salah's going to... I know he's been in bad form. So, yeah, I think that's the difference. And Isak can't. Isak's injured. People saying Isak's not fit. So he couldn't play. I mean, having two Endos would have been nice, by the way, for Mr. J Mango. It would have been nice to have two Endos in the team, because one would definitely have been a centre.
Liam and Bacchus is still at the club.
He too is injured.
But he's injured.
He's one of the injured players.
Since when? How did he get
He got injured on loan at the end of last season in Spain, and he hasn't really come back from it yet. He had a bad hamstring injury.
Oh, really?
A really bad one.
Nearly like grade 3 levels.
Like really bad. Like surgery bad, I think. Like that. So he's not even... Dan spoke to Rob Page, funny enough, recently at the academy, and said the plan for Bacchus is to play under 21s first before he even remotely needs it. And he's not even fit enough to play 21s yet, so he's unavailable. So that's... Azure says, isn't starting both left backs a big risk? Then absolutely. I'm surprised Kirkes is playing. My guess is he will be the one who plays a half. I think Robbo might go to left back in the second half, and one of the young kids, Pennington maybe or something, will come off the bench, or a midfielder will come on, and then an Endo can go to centre back. I agree, I wouldn't have played Kirkes. If anything, the team's stronger than I'd have picked it. I would have had Robbo at left back, and I'd have had Endo at the back, I think.
And then
one of the young kids in midfield, or put one of the young kids at full back and whatever. So I wouldn't have had Kirkes. I agree. If I'm honest with you. I think it's nice. I think McAllister getting the minutes is good. I think Chiesa definitely getting some minutes in his legs is really good as well. And they're the ones who we're going for. Dave says he actually wants the sack. Listen, I assure you now, I promise you, everybody, please listen. No Liverpool manager has ever judged on the domestic cups. Ever.
No.
If they win them, it's an absolute bonus in the eyes of everybody. And we love winning trophies. But I'm talking from the above, their objectives every year. Jurgen Klopp even spoke about this. He told us, my objective number one every year was to get us into the Champions League.
Yeah.
That was objective one. Objective two was to try and win the Premier League and the Champions League. Like they're the objectives. Like the cups are treated from above as like absolute bonuses. So trust me, that isn't the case. If he was actually trying to get sacked, he'd have picked a full team here and then had everyone knackered for Aston Villa. If Arne Slot's ever going to get sacked, which by the way I don't think he is just yet, I think that's a while away yet. He could lose more, and I don't think it would happen just yet. Losing against Aston Villa would be.
How are we talking about this, man? This is just like I get. Don't get
losing.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I get why but like, how did it get to this? Like, fucking hell. Spooky, man. It's not even Halloween and it's already spooky seasons, bro. This is, yeah. We're in for a long one, people. We're in for a long one.
It's going to be a fun game. Yeah, it's going to be... I remember Jurgen Klopp picking that team against Leicester, and they got rallied in the first half, and then they had to change things around. That team did have a stronger bench. This one hasn't. This is
Jota to the rescue.
This is a bit like the Plymouth away team, really, when you're looking at the bench and there's not a lot on the bench to try and fix it for you. So Liverpool's 11's going to have to do...
So I say, normally you look at it and say, right, then it's got to be the lads on the 11, but
when you see the team that Crystal Palace have put out,
It's going to be tough.
these lads could be running all night, and I don't know how they break down Crystal Palace. So it's going to be such a difficult game. Liverpool are going to need, might be a moment of magic, might be a mistake, might be a set piece, but Liverpool are going to have to, I feel like we're going to have to box smart here because we're going up against a force that's well more equipped, more complete. They've got more continuity than us. They've got more confidence than us at the moment. So Liverpool are going to have to find a different way to win. It's not going to be even when Liverpool are in good form, it's not going to be our, trademark swagger in Liverpool side that, is, high scoring or able to just pin teams down so that we just kind of suffocate them. I think we are going to have to try and find something. And again, I'm plucking a thin area because I'm keep looking at that team and I'm thinking, is anyone got the magic? And I think you look at Rio, you look at Chiesa, and you think, actually, if they get enough space between the two of them, those two players can still make things happen. Now, I've never seen this Morrison kid who's going to be leading the line for us, but I hope that he's got something. I hope he's got some ability. I hope he's a confident young lad. I hope he's got a little bit to his game because we're going to need to be able to link in the likes of Rio. We're going to be able to link in Chiesa. They're going to be so important. If Liverpool are going to do anything good tonight, I think it's going to come from our wide players, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah, it depends where they play because there's a chance Morrison plays on the wing, by the way. He can play out wide. And it could be Chiesa up front. We'll see the team when it's lined out later. Right then. Let's see who we've got in Super Chaps. Anfield Exchange says, it's a bit unfair on Chiesa only starting him in mismatched lineups. I agree. Federico Chiesa should have started in more competitive, bigger games by now. He's been one of our better forwards, no doubt about it. There's on either side, really. And Gakpo's been in better goal scoring nick than Mo Salah recently and stuff, but Gakpo hasn't been at his absolute best, although he has been chipping in. Mo Salah hasn't played well for a while. So I agree, Chiesa should have been playing better in teams, but he said himself last year, and he admits in his interview today, I wasn't fit enough. Now I feel fit and now he's really pushing. Again, that's it.
He's got to. There's no better opportunity for him to fight his way through into this Liverpool squad than now. At the end of the day, he was sidelined, maligned last season. He wasn't fit enough. This season, he's made a bit of an impact, but again, his fitness has been the biggest question mark. That's the only reservation I've got of him. If the last time he started, Errol, he was then not fit enough to play. So he started in the last. He started in the last round, and he couldn't travel to Turkey. He was injured. So he has to work. Like I say, he said himself now he feels it. So if he plays well today and he keeps himself fit, he absolutely. But as Aaron says here, he has to play like 2012 Messi. So Slot can give him an extra 30 seconds. Slot clearly, he is not Arne Slot's favourite. We know that. He doesn't. He clearly is having. He's clearly got other options than Chiesa, but he has used them more this year by far than he did last year. Yeah, I didn't give him a kick last year. But I think that's again because he's been able to show the quality. He's been fit enough that in and around it to be able to show that he's got moments of quality. It's just about, can you now be robust enough to do 2 games in 7 days because the games are coming thick and fast. And I feel like that should always be the base level metric for when you're looking at players and you're recruiting. It's like, what players are we buying? Are we buying players that are going to be able to give us those 2-3 games in a short space of time? And will they be able to maintain the level during that period? If the answer is no, they're probably not the right type of profile for us as a club. Now, again, we can look back at the decision. He was the only signing last season, but he's still here. He's still providing us with moments for the time being. So I've just got to hope that he can now see, if I can get my body in the right place, there is an opportunity for me to really break into this team now and kind of rediscover myself as a strong option, whether that comes in off the bench some games and you get 45 minutes, or he is someone that you can rely on more often from start. But for me at the moment, again, we're just hoping that we've got a little magician in that squad. And as I say, I just think it's going to be the wide players, mate. I really do. I think it'll be Ngamoa and it'll be Chiesa. If any of them are going to do anything for us tonight, I'm expecting one of those two lads to kind of pop up with the goods. It's funny though, because I'm pretty sure it was Ngamoa and Chiesa that started in that Plymouth game as well, didn't he? And Harvey Elliott was in the mix with them.
Diaz played a little bit, but yeah, it was all a bit bizarre, that one.
Jayden Danger's not on the bench. Jayden Danger's injured. This is what I'm saying. People aren't listening, or people are only tuning in late. Like we're threadbare. We are really threadbare.
Dan's won't play again until at least after Christmas, until after the New Year, and even then he'll be lucky. He's out for months. Jayden's got a bad hamstring injury. He's going to be a while. So yeah, don't be expecting too much Jayden Dan's anytime soon. I remember sitting here before Liverpool got that team. Remember against Everton when they beat them with the kids Curtis scored, and everyone was like, "How are we going to win this?" And then they managed to find a way. Let's hope they can do that. But for now, We are where we are. Either support them or don't watch it, it's fine. You be yourself. It's up to you guys. Right, we're going to take a quick break during which you'll see a clip from our build-up show, after which it'll be me. There's no Dan here today. Everyone's at the game except me and Elle. So I will be back with the fan interactive section of the show after this quick break. See you in a minute.
He was a Crystal Palace fan growing up. His dad was a season ticket holder. He'd been a ball boy there a few times, I believe. So to get your debut for Liverpool against Crystal Palace is a bit of a mad thing. I hope it is just what you're saying and not a nod to that, to be honest, because I hate decisions like that based on being nice.
Yeah, I think there's a couple of different facets to it. I mean, I read somewhere that 10, 15 years ago, I don't know exactly what age he is, but when he was 17, he was nominated for the Golden Boy. So he was actually a really, really promising up-and-coming goalkeeper. I think he signed for Newcastle for a while around that time, doesn't quite make it or break through. I don't think it's necessarily being nice. I think it's just the idea that Alisson's out for a little while now, and if Mamardashvili gets injured, then all of a sudden it's Freddie Woodman against Aston Villa in the league and away to Man City, and that is where you could see a problem. I mean, I was actually quite surprised when we signed him, or rather when he joined us as third choice, because I sort of thought, well, I looked at it last season, he played pretty much every game for Preston, and I've no idea if he was any good or not, but if you're playing regularly every week in the Championship, at worst, if you've had a bad season, you'll drop down to League One, and surely you have a couple of years in League One before you go to a Liverpool or a Man City like Scott Carson did and sort of sit there and be third choice. So whether there were promises made to him, I do remember Arne Slot saying actually after that Palace game last season where Yaros comes in, he said Yaros wanted to go, but he said to him, listen, we need a really strong third choice and I need you to stick around here. So it is something that they do think about. Obviously, you hope that you never have to use it, but given Alisson's injury record, you probably actually do have to think about that at Liverpool more than you would at any other club. So, yeah, let's back him. Let's see. He didn't let us down in pre-season from what I saw when he played. He's an experienced Championship goalkeeper, and if that's your third choice that you bring in a League Cup fourth round match, then it's not the worst situation in the world to be in.
It's not.
He's not that old for a goalkeeper as well. Now, comparing him with Yaros isn't quite right because Yaros is a young goalkeeper with lots of potential, whereas Woodman's about 26 to 28, I believe. So, but if you look at what we did for Yaros last season, we put him in the shop window and now he's first choice at Ajax on loan. So while Woodman isn't at the same stage of his career, he's far from done, but it could even be a stepping stone for Woodman.
Welcome back, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well indeed. Let me know your thoughts. Anything you want to talk about? And then feel free to get involved with the show. We've got producers over at the board trying to figure out which of the young lads we do and don't have cards for. We've got loads of lads who are injured on the bench and stuff. None of them are on the bench as well. So, yeah, Liverpool, of course. Arne Slot decided to pick a much changed team for this one, focusing instead, of course, on keeping players fit. He's obviously dealing with a lot of injuries as well. And going with a very mixed 11 and a very, very, very youthful looking bench. That is how Liverpool have got themselves in this team lineup today. Obviously, still Gravenberch, Isak, Curtis Jones, all still injured. Obviously, Alisson, Frimpong, Leone out as well. Jadon Danns and Stefan Bajcetic also injured. Which has kind of also played a part in this things as well. But yeah, Liverpool have made 10 changes. Of course, only Milos Kerkez remains in the side that started the last game down at Brentford. Right then, I'll read out as many of your thoughts as I can. Let's see who we got in the chat. Yeah, I'm guessing. Obviously, everyone's kicking off, which is fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinions. Absolutely. Yeah. Not IDK says score prediction. Well, my predictions were probably going to get beat given the teams. If I'm honest, I hope we don't. But yeah, my guess is at this moment in time, I would be quite surprised that Liverpool get through. But you never know. Stranger things have happened. Let's see. Good luck, Steve, says Jib. This chat is a car crash. It isn't ideal. It's fine. Let's everyone be nice. Hi, Steve. What was your favourite League Cup goal? Oh, good question from John. I've seen us win the League Cups, which was nice. One that brings to mind, we played Aston Villa. I think it might have been December 2002. It was on my birthday. I think it was on my 17th birthday, and the game got delayed, and it went really, really late, and then it went to extra time, and then Danny Murphy scored very late on, and it was so late in the day, like in the night time. The game got delayed for ages. And I remember being in Aston Villa for absolute yonks, and then I was thinking, the last thing we need here is penalties. After travelling all this way to get down there, and then that happens. I'm going to see if I can figure out today. I think it was 2002. Yeah, it was. We beat them 4-3. That was my birthday, December 18th, 2002. My 17th birthday. God, a long time ago that. Danny Murphy scored very, very, very late on to thankfully make that we didn't have to get in there, because for a while Liverpool were doing quite well. They went all a bit messy, and then Danny Murphy scored right at the end, thankfully. So that was one of my favourites. I also enjoyed being at the final against Man United when Michael Owen scored. That was great as well. Which is fair enough indeed. Right, let's see who else we've got. Any other questions? I didn't realise you were that old. I mean, I'm very old, yeah. I'm nearly pushing 40. Be there in a couple of weeks. Bruce said it would have been the perfect game for Bacheta. Yeah, unfortunately, like I say, he's still out. So yeah, it is. Unfortunately, it is what it is. 40 is an altar, Blue. Thanks, Blue. Yeah, I'm not even there yet. I think. How old am I? I'm 37. Am I? I can't remember how old I am. Let's see who else we've got in the chat. It's totally unfair on the youngsters to go out and face a Palace team with so much strength, says Dave. I mean, what I would say is that Liverpool's 11 has got senior players in it. It's the bench that's young. I mean, in terms of actual young lads, it's really only Trey and Yoni and Morrison who'd class as young players, right? Like Freddie Woodman's not young. He's anything but young. He's a veteran. What young players do you mean there, Dave? Sorry, Calvin Ramsey, maybe he's 22, but he's played a lot of senior football at various ages. Rio's a young guy. Actually, I forgot about Rio. I class him as a first team player now. But yeah, like Rio's played in Premier League games as well. So yeah, I don't know. Do Villa also rest players for the weekend, says Comey? Well, that also plays into this a little bit. Aston Villa aren't playing. So that's another reason why maybe Arne Slot's decided to go down this route. Aston Villa aren't in this competition anymore. So that's why, they played against City on Sunday, and then they get a week off. So that's another reason why, they're going to get a full week's rest. Arne Slot maybe hoping that his team can do the same. Villa got beat in the last round on penalties. Brentford knocked Aston Villa out. So yeah, that. No, they're not actually on it as well. BD Mulkaki, apologies, I've got that name wrong. No good getting injuries. We need to focus on the league and the European Cup. Arne Slot definitely agree with you, if I'm honest with you. Kutham being Redmen TV, stop supporting the clown Slot. No, never, ever will we stop supporting the Liverpool manager. Simple. If that's what you want, go somewhere else. We will back Liverpool managers. Simple. We'll praise them when you need praising. They'll be criticised when you need criticised. We are Liverpool supporters. We will support Liverpool, and we will support Liverpool's manager. If it isn't for you, that's fine. Plenty of other outlets on the internet. Go and Google them, where you can have people screaming their heads off, calling for the manager's head. Feel free. There's loads of places on YouTube you can watch that kind of stuff. You ain't going to find it here right now. That is for certain. Although Master at Work says Redmen get paid by Liverpool. What do you expect? I wish we got paid by Liverpool. If Liverpool want to give me some money, feel free. I love having money, and I've got no money right now in terms of from Liverpool. So if Liverpool want to pay me to be nice about them, feel free. But I can assure you they definitely don't. I would like them to do so if they want to, though. Absolutely. Ton Collingwood says Slot played the same 11 last year, so no excuses. Imagine paying the full ticket price to go and watch the under-21s. I've done that before myself. I've been to games where they made big changes. Everyone criticised Slot, though, in February, March, when Liverpool ran out of legs and got beat by PSG and then beat in the cup final. So now he's rotating more. Now he's got injuries, and it's just different ways to do it. Almost like you can't win. So maybe it's that as well. Yeah, I don't know. The bench is a disgrace, says Rossi. We've been through that before. I'm not reading the same comments out over and over again. Come on, Steve. Everyone saw the photos of Paul and Chris at John and Linda's wedding. Yeah, they were front and centre. Absolutely front and centre. True Crime Dan says, Steve, do you know any of the academy lads? Is there anyone exciting to look out for tonight? Or anyone who can play centre-back coming through? Carter Pennington is the centre-back on the bench. Obviously, Nallo as well. He has played first team. I mean, he got sent off on his first team game in the Champions League, bless him, didn't he, as well, which is far from ideal for him. So they're the two centre-backs. I don't get down to the academy much. We send Dan, if I'm honest. Dan, he's more likely to be down there than me. Dan's a big fan of Carter Pennington, for what it's worth. And I would trust Dan's judgment on a lot of footballers. So keep an eye out on him. Dan believes he's a very good defender. So there might be something where you can keep an eye out on him. In terms of who else, Lucky is also a defender. Wellity Lucky is definitely a defender as well. He is another centre-back. Liverpool have got a few of those on their bench there today, haven't they? Obviously, Pesky's the young goalkeeper. I haven't seen too much of him. I'm trying to think who else is on the bench who we can talk about. Who else have we got over there? I don't know too much actually about some of these lads. Some of them I do know more than others about. Obviously, Kieran Morrison's in the 11. It's worth mentioning him. So fantastic moment for him. I'm guessing he'll probably start on the wing, probably off the right with maybe Federico Chiesa up front. But that could definitely change. And then you got young Michael Laffey, another young lad, of course. He is more like a box to box kind of midfielder. You might have seen him when you watch the Athletic Bilbao friendlies. Michael came on there as dad. I think it owns the pub around the corner from Anfield as well. So it's a great story for him. Who else is on that team? I can't even see me bench at the moment. They're the only ones I'm really fully aware of or haven't seen bits and bobs of really. Figueroa, I think, is he the fullback? Well, again, he is one I don't know. Conor Doherty, Irish lad, I do know about him. Again, forward, scores goals at youth levels. So yeah, I know bits about these lads, but I can't claim to be an expert on most of them. To be honest, like I said, that very much is Dan's calling card, really. The youth lads. Dan's a big fan for, like I say, what it's worth for Carter Pennington. VRNX says, people forget Klopp wasn't perfect. He had a bad season or two as well. We backed him and now we need to back Slot. Yeah, that's fair enough. I think anyone who doesn't back Liverpool managers, I don't know what you're on about. Let's see who else we've got in the chat. Oh, random question, but we'll do it. Mr. Blood Redster. All right, Steve, lad, keep up with the positive vibes. If you could pick 3 past or present Liverpool players to come on your stag do, who would you choose? Good question. I collapsed on my stag do. And that was Errol's fault, by the way. Is he? Yeah. Errol spiked me drink. No, he didn't. He just got me drunk. I had a collapse. So someone who's going to prevent Errol from getting me drunk. 3 Liverpool players, past or present. Do I want lads who I think are sound, or do I want lads on a night out? I'm just going to go for. I think Andy Robbo would be good at a party, so I'll pick Andy Robbo. Get me Jamie Carragher, who, again, good on a night out, from what we're led to believe. Dizzy Haman liked the night out as well, so maybe go for those 3. They're probably the 3 that I would like. Yeah, I'll go for those 3, just because I'm sure they'll all feel like do have a belting time at a night out. Not Craig Bellamy, he might hit me with a golf club. Yeah, my stag do was an eventful. Ask Errol when he comes back later about my stag do and what happened there. It was interesting to say the least. Rio said you could have had Fowler. Absolutely, Fowler would be a good night out. Absolutely good guy, Robbie, as well. Dan and Chloe spent a lot of time with Robbie Fowler this summer actually in Hong Kong, and we're very, very kind to him. Geez, insanity, Steve. Who or what is the problem at Liverpool right now? That is a good question. My massive concern, and I hope I'm wrong, is we've got a squad, a very technical squad, and the Premier League has moved vastly away from technical players and has moved very much into a league full of pace, power, physicality, set pieces, throw-ins, lots of effort, lots of running. Almost old school, really. And I'm not convinced that our squad makeup is right for that type of football that we're coming up against. If a team tries to play footy against us, like Frankfurt did, we'll wipe the floor with them still. No problem. I'm sure this team would do that. If a team tries to get physical, long balls, second balls, direct, hurries and harries us, I worry about the balance of our squad right now, and that is a concern. I don't know how you change that. They're gonna have to fix that up. So that is my concern. Yeah, and that is a problem. There's no doubt about it. Add to that, there are other lads, obviously there are players not playing at their best. Injuries certainly aren't helping as well. So there's a whole combination, but I am worried about that. Someone said to me the other day, actually, and I think it might have been in a comment on one of the videos, but I can't remember. So apologies, I can't credit. But they were like, it's a little bit like when Barcelona played that Bayern Munich team, and Barcelona got romped because Bayern were just too big, and Barcelona had all these technical players, but Bayern just ran through them. And then someone else said similar to remember when Germany absolutely wiped the floor with Brazil. They were just too big, too strong, too physical, and that's my concern. Is that I'm not sure our squad's that at this moment in time. I hope I'm wrong, but the Premier League has worked to a way where it's moved away from the technicality, and it's more about the physicality and the set pieces, and that is a concern. And someone says here, IXD to an extent, but then Galatasaray beat us too. That was a bollocks of a game. That should have been 0-0, if not for a dodgy penalty. But you're right, we didn't play well in that game as well. And they did not try and play footy against us. They were a bit more direct as well. But I do see your point on that one. Steve, what do you think are the chances of us adding more physicality in January? We have vacancies at left wing, centre back, and I don't know, mate. Is the money there? Is the first thing? Liverpool spent a lot of money in the summer. You know, and I know they sold players well, but there was a net of like 200 million quid. I'd like to hope they do something. I'd like to hope they do something definitely at centre back, and then go from there a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. I'd like to think so. I don't know. If I'm the truth, it'd be told. Dalhario Pool says, all right, Steve, everybody is fit and firing. Who would be in your starting 11 and your formation? Alisson, Van Dijk and Konate in front of him. I'll come back to fullback because I'm not quite sure. If everyone was fit and in form, Gravenberch, McAllister, Wirtz, and I might be leaving Szoboszlai out there, which I think's mad, but I still think the balance of that's a tough one. If everyone's fit and firing, then I would have Salah, Isak, Gakpo, and then my bench would be really strong. I'll have some really good players on my bench. Fullbacks, I would probably say Kerkez and Bradley at their best, but they're not. No, again, a lot of these players aren't there. That would mean that I would have a very strong bench if that was the case. But I don't. Yeah, Ekatike harsh on him. If I'm honest, and harsh on Curtis and harsh on Liverpool. Have got a good squad on paper. It just isn't playing that well, unfortunately. Finley Quayle says, Steve, do you think Rio could be the next big forward in world football? Potentially, mate. Listen, he's certainly he certainly got the quality. Liverpool like him a lot. I know that for a fact. Chelsea were furious when Liverpool poached him. I know that as well. So potentially, yeah, that could be an option. You know, that's such a high bar, isn't it? Like, just to get in and around, he must be good to even get in and around Liverpool to go on to be a superstar player. He's certainly got the ability. Whether he gets there, who knows? He's certainly talented enough to be. Put on way, he's certainly talented enough to play for Liverpool for a long time. And if you are talented enough to play for Liverpool for a long time, then that, as a forward player, you should be one of the better forwards in world football. Because if you're not, you're at the wrong club. So I like him. I like him a lot. I think there's a lot going for him. I think he struggled actually against Southampton last time with a bit of the physicality of the game. He's got Palace will be equally as physical with him, so that's something he's going to have to learn to his game as well, and he will only get better. New question, go on, Delario. Change the goalpost, but I'll let you do it. Okay, Steve, if next week everyone was fit, but playing as they are currently on form, what would my 11 be then? Okay, that is a different question. Alisson, Kerkez, Van Dijk, Konate. Probably Frimpong, because I don't think Bradley's been amazing. Current form, it would be Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, Jones, and then I would have Chiesa on the right. Ekatike would be up front, and I'd stick with Gakpo on the left. If everyone was currently in the form that they're on now, I think that would be the team I would choose. Yeah, probably that. Because I'd want to get Florian Wirtz in, but I don't know if I could at this moment in time on form. But yeah, that would be me anyway. With respect, then, who's in the Redmen 5-a-side team? Paul's a goalie, so stick Paul in goal. Me and Chris would defend because we're not doing much running. Dan would do all the running. And then Errol will be in there as well. Of course, that would probably be that. Chloe can play, absolutely. So Chloe would definitely be an option as well. And then if we're including the production team in this as well, then Joe and Aaron definitely probably get in ahead of me, and in particular, Aaron can run for miles, like days. So Aaron will probably get in just in fitness work alone. I would just be there to kick people, really. Let's see who else we have got. Finley Quayle. Steve, do you think there's a chance we can win the league, or is it already done? I would be shocked, mate. Like, I don't think there's much, if any, chance at all, to be honest with you. We've lost 4 games already. We'd have to go on, we'd have to win. Geez, we'd probably have to go and win 6, 7, 8 in a row from now just to get back towards where Arsenal are, probably, given the fact that they're, the gap there, and they're probably going to continue to win. And we don't look like we're going to do that. So, yeah, I don't think so. My guess is no. I hope I'm wrong again, and strange things have happened, but my guess is I don't think so. Yeah, let's do. Liverpool will succeed with Arne Slot, says Kuthbam. Liverpool won the Premier League title with Arne Slot, you idiot. Honestly, God. The internet alarm. I'm sure people are just sent here to test me sometimes. Yeah, Liverpool can win with Arne Slot. They literally have won with Arne Slot. Let's see who else has got some questions or comments. Would there be any possibility of Szoboszlai playing on the right? There is that, but Sabo should just be centre mid. Put him in centre mid. Put him in centre mid and leave him there. He's one of the players. He's one of Liverpool's good players this season. One of the few who've been really, really good. Stop moving him about. Put him in midfield and keep him in midfield. Yeah, that one as well. Stay. How long is Curtis out for? Says Alex. I was told he will be out today and probably miss the weekend, is what I was told. But again, I don't know where we're at with that one. I think they caught it relatively early, but fingers crossed. What matters? Ste and Redmond said you can't knock the players or the team, and Ste's just written off the whole club saying we won't win the Prem. I have never said. When have we ever said that? Like, criticise who you want. You can absolutely, when they play shit, say they play shit. You're allowed to say they play shit. Jurgen Klopp literally said to us, right, and I think this went out. I might be wrong. It went on Paul's channel, I think. Jurgen Klopp watched Redmen at the time when he was the manager, or I don't know if he still does. Hi Jurgen, if you're watching. And he said what he liked about Redmen TV was when we were good, we said we were good, and when we played shit, we said we played shit, but we tried to find the reasons why we thought they were shit and not just said they're all shit players. I think that I'm paraphrasing him a little bit, that's kind of what he said. And that's kind of where we're at. I think most of these players are really good. I think it's a really good manager. They are playing pretty crap at the moment, and we're entitled to say it, and you're entitled to say you'd make changes, and you're entitled to say other things as well. But also, I will support them every step of the way, because that's what we're here for. It'd be miserable if we didn't do that. Finley Quayle says, Steve, with all the changes this season and the unfortunate loss of Jota, would you class the season as a failure if we didn't win anything? Listen, it depends. Like, if you get beaten in a Champions League final, for example, you know what I mean? I don't know. So I thought coming into the season, Liverpool were going to win the Premier League again. Hand on heart, I did. As I sit here right now, I don't think that is any longer the case. What you class that as successful failure? It's technically not winning stuff is always a failure for Liverpool. But if that's the instance, loads of our great managers had failure seasons as well. I'd like to see it. If we continue playing this crap, then it's a really bad season. It's worth saying that Liverpool need to pick themselves off the floor a little bit, don't you, and get back get back on their page. Just get a bit of mojo back, really, and then go from there. Would be the ideal thing. Paul Poor says, I don't know how you gentlemen do it with all these fake fans. It's the downside of being a global club. You get the gremlins from all over. Slow to make right. Listen, it's people come. It's not even just. People listen. People are allowed to criticise. People can criticise all they want. It's absolutely fine. Craig said, imagine all them lads hearing the negative horseshit on live from our fans. When do we stop getting behind the kids? Yeah, listen, I don't know, Craig. Again, I agree. Supporters is where it's at. You're absolutely allowed to have your opinions on whatever you want. That is absolutely fine as well. You are more than welcome to do that. Let's see who else we've got on the chat today. See if anyone else has got any questions. Denzel says, Ste, is it finishing outside the top 4 and not winning anything a failure? Yes. Absolutely. That's a bad season. Yeah. Jürgen Klopp did that as well. Was it his second to last season? It's like, no, 22-23 was it? I know he might have won the Carabao Cup, didn't he? But yeah, absolutely, that's a bad season. Absolutely, of course it is. You coming back in? Yeah, go on. Right then, have you got another break lined up, boys? Yeah, we're going to go to another quick break. Errol's going to jump in for a quick moment. I'm going to go and have a quick drink.
Finally, then, I think, Liverpool have issues, don't they, with the Isak and Ekatike, and are we going to be able to play them in the same game and all that type of stuff, which we had a little look at against Frankfurt. But again, it comes back to that point that you made right at the start, which is the squad doesn't feel complete.
No, feels unfinished. And I'm not sure the direction we go in. I mean, is that Isak there?
Yeah.
I said this a few weeks ago, but if you think of where Wirtz wants to be, it's probably about there. If you think of where Isak wants to be, I would say there. And if you think of where Ekatike wants to be, I would say on top of him.
And Gakpo.
And how much is that? So that's about 200.
It's about 300
about 300 million on those three players.
Who wants to be there too?
Yeah. But you I don't know. You already had Gakpo and it worked. You already had Salah. But if you spend 300 million on that, what was the plan? What was the plan for how to maximise them all?
Yeah.
Really weird.
Do you know what? To sort of add on to that, that's kind of more where he's been playing. And I can't help...
Which I find annoying, personally, because he's on the right.
Well...
He wants the left.
Yeah, absolutely. But I got a second level of annoyance, because if you are going to play him there, you'd add a perfect backup in Harvey Elliott.
Yeah.
For that exact position. But someone who actually wants to be there.
Yeah.
Like, Harvey never wanted to be there.
No, never.
But
never.
What a perfect backup Harvey might have been for this version of Florian Wirtz. And so I just had that thought the other night, and I was like, oh, that's annoyed me.
By the way, as well, might as well just emphasise it even more. Where's Kerkers? Where is he on the bench? Yeah, there he is there. Kerkers, in an ordinary world, when you're looking at him and you're seeing the best out of him, Kerkers is there or there. So you've bought a lot of players there for that side. Really expensive. But you can't you can't see the best face of all of them at once, because Kirkes is going to have to be there and Birch is going to have to be over there and one of them is going to have to be on the bench. So really cool. If I was to stem this, you know, where's all of this disaster stem from? In a mad sort of way, considering the individuals we bought. For me, it's the summer. You've killed yourself with the summer.
Yes, people, welcome back to the Redmen TV. I am going to carry you through now. I'll be here right through the watch along as well, but Steve will join us in a moment. Before we left, he was asking you guys to ask me about his stag do. The reason he was asking you guys to ask me is because he does not remember his stag do. It was hilarious. I have never been to a horse racing event in my life, but we went for Steve's stag do, and it was a belter. It was an absolute belter. Early afternoon session, and I'd like to say by 1 o'clock maybe. I think I'm being generous to it by saying 1 o'clock. He was absolutely wasted. Wasted beyond salvaging. He was an absolute write-off. We had to look after him, we had to baby him, and we had to wait around until we could get his ass back on the coach. But we all had a great piss up in the meanwhile. Threw on a few bets, didn't win much money. But you know what? For the first time as a horse racing novice, it was actually pretty good, to be fair. So that was as much as I can remember. It was a good day. I don't know how much he remembers from his stag do. But yeah, we've got some people in the chat there. Skeletor68 says, up the Errol, good to see you, lad. Nice one for joining us. I hope you're all okay as well. And I hope you haven't lost your heads just yet. Obviously, with the lineup, I know a few people were a little bit in meltdown mode before. Finley Quayle says, Errol, with Canate potentially leaving at the end of the season, who would you replace him with in world football after Gahey? I'm not 100% sure is the honest answer to that. At this moment in time, I'm not really sure what type of defender that we're looking at or could potentially be on that short list, but there's not a great deal that spring to mind off the top of my head. Obviously, Mark Gahey being the big one. If we can try and secure him, January would be ideal. But if not, in the summer, I think that would be a good replacement for him as well. Andy App says, Errol lad, what's happening? Yes, this is the energy I need. Up the Reds. No, not that one, LFC being finished. I don't need that energy. But up the Reds, let's get behind the lads. Absolutely. Why did we loan Elliott? Because we just couldn't guarantee him playing time in the minutes. Yeah, hey Errol, I hope you and the family are doing well. Yeah, me personally doing really well. Big up my dad as well. Happy birthday, Pops. It is his birthday. My mum's taking him away. They've just gone on holiday. The other thing that I was going to say though, if we can get some thoughts and prayers and some Jamaican flags in the chat for me, please, because if you don't know, there has been a terrible Category 5 hurricane ripping through the Caribbean at the moment. So my thoughts are with those over in the Caribbean, over in Jamaica. I hope as many of them can keep as safe and sound as possible. So yeah, please, if you can, please do put some Jamaican flags in the chat for us for some solidarity. I've got man like Jay Pearson in the chat as well, my guy Errol. Big up Jay, it was his birthday the other day as well, fella. So happy 21st for the other day, Jay. I hope you had a good one with the family. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, Prodigy, just a Prodigy says, Bumba clap, bro. I'm telling you right now, it is not looking good over in Jamaica. At the minute, it is really, really some bad scenes that have been getting sent from the last couple of days over there. So hopefully the hurricane passes without causing too much disruption to the island, because it is a beautiful island, but it looks like it's going to take a little bit of time to get back to its best. So yeah, thank you for everybody that's putting the flags in the chat for Jamaica. Yeah, a Rio brace tonight would be absolutely brilliant. Carl, I am with you. I want to see Rio cooking tonight. We need it. We need a big performance. We need a glimmer of hope. We need someone in that side that just is on the fringes, whether that's McAllister, whether it's even Kirk, as he's not been my favourite player so far this season. I've not held me punches on that one. But Chiesa is another one. There needs to just be a couple of players that just show up and show that they've still got the quality. Does it mean that they can win it on their own? Can he be a one-man wrecking ball? I don't know, but we need something. We are hoping and wishing for a prayer. Well said, Errol. Somebody said there, Mr. blood red. That all these chats are flying in here. Sorry, going a little bit crazy on the chats, but yeah, well said, Errol. Thank you very much. Much love from South Africa to Jamaica. Yes, thank you very much. It really is appreciated, people. Finley, the snack options tonight, mate. We've gone back to the tried and tested and trusted Haribo's Straubs. Giant Straubs are back in the studio with me tonight. And you know what? I've been trying to get in touch with the people from Haribo, and I'm still waiting for one of them to reply to me, because I just want a big box of Haribos to just get sent to the studio one day. That would absolutely make my day if that happened. So I'm still trying. I am still trying. Yeah, Go Gazim says, Errol, love you, brother. Thank you. We love you too. So thank you very much for turning up and showing up for us. Again, Liverpool aren't in the best form at the moment. We know that. We can see it clear as day. We are a mile away from the side that won the league title back in May. But you know what? As Liverpool fans, it's our job to get behind this team and support them. So that's what we need to do tonight. They haven't got the strongest team out there, so they're going to need the Anfield faithful to be that 12th man and try and drive them and motivate them to get them over the line. Who's baby Bummet? Who's baby Bummet? You put some respect on my co-host's name, please. I know you're not talking about Ste. All right, I think Dal says, all right, Errol, I think this is our transitional season that everybody thought would happen last season. Heads up, though, come on the Reds. And it very well may be that, but what does that transition season look like? For me, it still doesn't, it's not an excuse to write off a Premier League season. It's not an excuse to write off some of the big competitions that we're in this season either. So yeah, there's a level of transition that I can accept, but we still have to qualify for the Champions League. We still have to put a good cup run, whether that's in the Champions League, whether that's in the FA Cup, and we still have to have a respectable defence of our Premier League title, as far as I'm concerned. Right now, we're not doing ourselves any justice. We're not doing ourselves any favours. This isn't the team that I look at and think, right, this is going to be the blueprint or give us the foundation to really build on. But if we can just stop losing and get a little bit of a result, hopefully these lads carry some confidence into the weekend where the other lads can feed off that energy, is what I'm hoping for. Yeah, no, I did say what matters. I did say that you know, I'm Jamaican, bro. So do you get me? My thoughts and prayers are with the whole of the Caribbean, but especially Jamaica. So I did say that earlier. And the easiest flag for people to identify in that sense was the Jamaican flag. So I appreciate any Caribbean flags, but yeah, I am looking out for the Jamaican flags in the chat for that very specific reason. So I'm not trying to single out any of the islands, because I know the hurricane is ripping through the Caribbean at this moment in time. Yeah, Carl says, I bet we win the league next year. Oh, mate. I'm not even ready to write off this season yet. As I say, I've been on plenty of streams. I've been getting cooked since Monday night now, and I've been telling people, look, yeah, it's not gone to plan, but there is so much still to play for this season that I am not prepared to write off this season at all. So we have still got plenty to play for. Yeah, John O says, but we can't have a transition season when we spent 450 mil. Sometimes you might have to. We might have to transition. We might be forced into that position. Who else is in the chat? Oh yeah, Bean to Perez says, my auntie's neighbour's been posting videos from Cuba. The scenes are crazy. The whole streets and farms are flooded. Yeah, I was seeing videos of sharks just getting washed up on the streets in swimming pools, all sorts. So yeah, it still looks like it is a bad situation over there. So hopefully people will make it out all okay. Steve is just about to jump back in the chat. I've got one more chat and then I'll let him come back in. Transition, Errol, it's a tough period, but we bought for the long term, so keep the faith. You never walk alone. 100% spot on. And on that note, I think the main man himself is back already. So, without further ado... Whoa.
Wow, we doing? Everyone being nice?
They are being nice, to be fair. We've just had a lot of people giving some thoughts and prayers to the situation over in the Caribbean at the minute. There's a bit of a hurricane, so it is horrendous. Well, yeah, it's category 5, so it's a bad one. But as always, the chat have been absolutely amazing and showing their support, so I do really appreciate that. And yet, they've just been kind of giving us some thoughts in relation to this season at the moment. A couple of people saying that it might feel like a bit of a transitional season for us. A couple of people wondering what we do in terms of the centre-back options come the summer. If it's not Gahey, who else would we potentially have? So I don't know if there's anyone on your kind of hot list, really, in terms of...
Well, Gahey's the one, isn't he, obviously, but then, I don't know, to be honest, I haven't really given it too much attention. But yeah, it's mad, isn't it? You spend all that money in the summer and then you might need to go and spend some more, which is one of those things.
Both teams are lining up now. And we are about, how many minutes away? We're about 3 minutes away from, just about 3 minutes away from kickoff. Andy Robinson will be the captain for tonight. There's Freddie Woodman. I was with Mr. Woodman on Monday. Nice guy. He's a nice geezer, to be fair to him. I didn't mention, obviously, the little bit of a leak that we was hearing on the grapevine that he was starting. But he seemed in good spirits. He seemed very, very... very happy at the moment, and to be fair, he was reviewing some penalties, and there was a couple of good penalties that had been taken, but he was very confident that he would save them. So if this game does go to penalties tonight, I will be keeping my eye very closely on Woodman's performance in a penalty shootout to see if he can back his chat.
I'd take penalties now. You're off me.
Would you? Yeah, right now. Just
see our team. Got bench.
You seen a team? Just take them. Just take them. Bite your hand off for some pens. And then, of course, what is the snacks of choice? So I told them we was going for the straws.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just had to go for the tried and tested.
Yeah, absolutely. Fill your boots on that one. 1000 Pavla says, who is Morrison? I'm sorry if you already talked about this already. Yeah, it's fair enough. You can ask the question, Paul. It's fine. So I'm guessing he is going to play. I was thinking it'll probably Chiesa goes up front. And I don't Morrison, by the way, is Kieran Morrison, I didn't mention. He's probably more of a winger. He can play forward, but he's probably an attacking midfielder or a winger. I think he's probably going to play wide right. Chiesa is going to play centre forward, I guess, with Rio and Gamoa on the left. But yeah, he's a young lad, Kieran Morrison. He attacking creative midfielder, can also play out on the wing as well. Yeah, he used to be actually at Man United back in the day.
Really?
Yeah, Liverpool took him. I don't know if he got released from Man United or Liverpool just took him off Manchester United. I can't quite remember. He was on the bench for the Champions League game. I bet PSV. He was on the bench the other day as well. But obviously, a different kettle of fish starting a game for Liverpool.
Big moment for some of these young lads as well. So
absolutely, massive moment for some of them. Yeah, absolutely. Is Calvin Ramsey at right back? Yes,
yeah,
he is.
Will be.
Yeah,
and it'll be interesting to see again him. He's a player that we bought. How many seasons ago now? Is it 3-4 seasons?
He last played for us in 2022. So yeah, long time ago.
So it's been a long time since we've seen him. And again, he's hit with injuries. He's been out on loan. Yeah. Hasn't really been able to work his way back. He wasn't even in the pre-season squad, am I right in saying, as well? Yeah, so he
got injured on loan again. He's had a lot of injuries, unfortunately, for him. We're on 2,500 views, by the way, not likes. Only 544 likes. So if you could press that like button on the chat, guys, give us a shout. It really does help us out as we get going. I was going to go to a break, but they're kicking off in about 20 seconds, so I won't. We're going to power through. So, Producer Joe, you can rest your... the advert clicking button. We're gonna power on for this one. There is Mark Gay in a different world. He could have been in red tonight. He's very much in the white of Crystal Palace. Thanks to Ollie Glasner.
Did we hazard the score prediction section, or are we just going to avoid that? Because, ever the optimist and all that, but there's a level of realism that has to come with these type of games in this situation.
If you want to write the score prediction, that is not.
Yeah, if you got the balls for it, drop it in the chat.
If I have to put my mortgage on, I say we're probably going to get beat. Okay. But expect the unexpected. We're underway anyway. Here we go. Crystal Palace kicking towards the Kop, go straight and long, direct into the heart of the balls.
Well done,
Defense Joe Gomez gets his head.
And the good news is we haven't conceded yet. So
I'll get something on as well. I'm trying to figure out Liverpool's team. Chiesa does look like he is going through the middle, doesn't he?
Oh, someone's been clattered early doors. Is it
Will Hughes has got a whack to back at the end.
This guy, every time he plays us, this guy just plays so good. He just doesn't look like he should be a decent footballer, but every time Chiesa just in the back of him. There's nothing on your head there, lad. Get up. There won't be any VAR in this, will there? Don't think there is.
I'm trying to see. Yeah, well, he took a whack. I don't know if it was a foul or the ref just stopped the game for the head injury.
Andy App says, realistically, Palace 2-0. Enan Fallon says, 4-0 loss.
Chris just messaged me, are we playing free? He's at the ground, are we playing free at the back? With Endo or centre back? I don't know if that was because it was a long ball. So we'll have to check that. It's hard to say, isn't it, at the moment, because we're not seeing any of the game. Will Hughes took a blow to the back of the head.
Get off the pitch, lad. Well, Liverpool have got outside the first minute and still keeping a clean sheet. So let's play. What minute do you think Liverpool concede on first?
Let's not.
Bingo.
Looks like some Palace fans are still getting into the ground there as well. Maybe they've had a bit of a... Maybe they thought it was an 8 o'clock kickoff. No, I don't think Chris is right. I don't think it is free at the back.
No, it looks like a 4 to me.
Yeah, where's Endo?
There.
Just chilling in midfield.
Yep.
Right then. No, I think
It
is free at the back. It definitely is free at the back.
Yeah,
it is, yeah.
Liverpool
are playing 3 centre-backs, yeah, they are.
Robertson, Endo,
and
Gomez.
Sorry. And then you've got Kirkes,
Ramsey.
and Ramsey like wing-backs.
Interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Midfield 2 then,
is
of McAllister and Trey.
Is Slot testing something new? Oh, well,
he gets caught out.
Oh, well.
Robbo has to help him, and Robbo does
really well, Robbo, there.
Yeah, Liverpool are playing a back 3, which is interesting.
This is a very interesting
Right,
setup.
then here's Morrison finds the ball inside to Alexis, and then he goes to Andy Robbo down the line. Yeah, Kirk's playing as like a left wing back.
Rio.
That should have suited him more,
Rio.
I think, playing as a wing back.
Well done, Rio.
Nice play between Rio.
Get out the way, ref!
Fuck off,
referee! Are you just going to stand right on top of man?
Liverpool playing a nice 1-2 with Keaton and Rio and Gamoa, and the ref got right in the way.
Poor positioning from the referee there, just to be stood right in the middle of where the play was building up.
Yeah, therefore Liverpool are playing a back 5 then, really, 3 at the back, yeah. Which is interesting.
It is interesting. I don't know whether this is something that Slot wants to start seeing maybe more from it.
It's probably just for this game.
His team, it might be for this game.
Ball goes over the top. It was
and
looking
he gives
for
away.
Morrison, was it?
Yeah, I think it
Trying
was.
to get him behind.
Is that Munoz? Munoz, or whatever, how do you pronounce his name?
Munoz, yeah.
Munoz, yeah.
Liverpool win a corner kick.
Sorry, late gang, where's Robbo and where's Kirkes? So Robbo's playing
left centre back.
And Kirkes is
like a left wing back.
There you go. Started well, says Samurai Jones.
Yeah, corner, and that
Alexis McAllister's
going to go over and take this corner.
Probably not the tallest Liverpool squad, or 11 I should say. But it would be fantastic if Joe Gomez got a goal.
It would.
It would be just fantastic.
Right,
he's getting wrestled at the minute.
Comes in, header clear by Sarr.
Get it back over to him.
Morrison gets it back to McAllister's going to whip it back in, looking for Kirkes, but it's going to go straight to Benitez in the Crystal Palace goal. And we'll go from there.
Never seen that goalkeeper in my life.
So just for squad numbers wise, by the way, Morrison's number 68 for those who don't know, and Calvin Ramsey is 47 in behind him. Some high squad numbers in this one, 73 for Rio as well. And there's Crystal Palace try and play out from the back. Yeah, so it looks
well done, Kirkes getting straight into them. Hang on a minute. How's that there throw? What are we doing, referee?
Liverpool thought the other throw in that Kirkes went to take quickly, but the ref would give it to Palace. So yeah, for Liverpool's lineup then, I'll go through it again. Freddie Woodman's in goal. Then it's a centre-back 3 really. Endo on the right, Gomez in the middle, and Andy Robbo on the left. And then Calvin Ramsey, right wing back, Milos Kirkes, left wing back.
Hughes plays a really straight ball. Freddie Woodman's going to get there.
Yeah. And then midfield 2 then of Trey, Inyoni and Alexis McAllister. Then you've got Kieran Morrison like on the right. You've got Rio and Gamoa on the left. And then up front is Federico Chiesa. As Palace. So pretty much matching Palace, because I'm guessing they're playing a very similar formation. They go back to their goalie, Federico Chiesa, going to try and press him into a mistake. Rio and Gamoa is going to try and do the same. Palace have done well so far though to get out, but they give it away to Joe Gomez, who steps in.
Does well.
And takes it back. Yeah, and Liverpool can launch.
Kirkes there.
This left wing back should suit Kirkes more. That's his game. He wants to get forward, doesn't he? You'd like to hope it does. There's no way, by the way, I don't think Liverpool will play a back 3 going forwards, but maybe it's just specifically for this game. We've only got 3 centre-halves, but you never know. Could use Endo there again. Right then, here is Ramsey.
I
thought he should have crossed that as well.
Now he tries to, but everyone's going out of the box. Kirkes is there to continue this Liverpool attack, recycle the ball. He wants to get forward though. Rio there.
Go on him, Rio. Rio dancing toward the box. He has 2 men over though. Cuts inside.
Has
The
to
long
show
legs
strength, a little bit of strength there. Saw getting back to help out his defenders. Liverpool have started well, fair play to them. Six minutes in, and it's all been Liverpool getting on the ball here, to be fair. Palace might have, again, going strong, and considering the game that they had on the weekend, they may tire first. Liverpool got a lot of fresh legs in there. Rio's getting absolutely manhandled. He's still a kid, by the way, referee. What are we doing? Does win a free kick for Liverpool.
Absolutely does. Right then, the ball is played into Trainioni. He loses out on Crystal Palace. Might be able to break. Oh, good work by Endo twice. Does really well. And frees Rio and Gamoa.
Go on, Rio.
Rio into the box, cuts inside, goes for goal, blocked. And actually, you know what? He was too busy complaining about missing that he missed the second ball. He comes out to Kirkes, he crosses, and it's over the bar. It was a potential chance for Kieran Morrison at the back post, but just got caught a little bit underneath that one. And over the bar it goes. But good, yeah, you're right. Liverpool have done all right here. Started quite well.
Started bright.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It doesn't look like, again, this team haven't got the hangover of the, you know, the heavy disadvantage of those 4 losses hanging over their heads. So maybe these lads are just happy to just crack on, get a bit of game time and just get the foot on the ball. Balls with Freddie Woodman now.
Yeah, Liverpool definitely catching me out with that 3 at the back formation.
Definitely is a back 5, yeah.
100% is a back 5. Endo's playing right centre back. Here he is now.
And maybe it's called Crystal Palace out as well. Maybe they weren't expecting it either, so they're just having a little period of adjustment, work out who's doing what roles, and how that's going to affect them going forward. But they're on the ball now.
Good
Liverpool, well done,
Robertson. And who's this? Brilliant by McAllister. Finally fouled, surely.
Yep, ref, thank you.
It was Munoz who fouled, and Liverpool have had a very bright 8 minutes. I mean, hasn't been too much in terms of goal malfaction, a little bit, but yeah, Liverpool are winning second balls and winning battles, which is new, really. It's been a while since we've seen this.
Robbo trying to send the ball long for Rio's going to have too much on it, though. Rio's not going to catch that.
Yeah, it's a bright idea.
Goes out for a goal kick. Benitez will restart the game.
It's a bright idea.
Yeah. Hustler Bone says, Rio ain't no kid, he's a bad man now, bro. I mean, he is a bad man.
3,000 of you watching, 750 likes. If you could press the like button, folks.
3,000 of you watching us for the Carabao Cup game. Aye. Hello.
Hope you do.
How are we?
Morrison looks like a bit like Curtis Jones, said Tony.
He does a little bit. He's got a little bit of a... I wonder, he's not from Liverpool, is he?
No, he's from Manchester.
Yeah, Warrington ways or something.
I think he's a Manchester boy. I might be wrong on that. Palace
well done. And there's another second ball there.
Really
well done, Trey. Calvin Ramsey does well. Sells him. Trey's going to have to... Oh!
Now Liverpool be careful now, there could be a counter coming. Liverpool are giving the ball away. Out wide it goes to the
first
left.
Off a real chance for
Palace. Good header.
Well done by Joe Gomez. Turn out. Well done, Rio. Lovely. Good feet. Really good feet. Just got the pass wrong, but it's okay. We're going to win a throw-in. First real moments of Crystal Palace going forward, and Liverpool had to do some defending. Joe Gomez does it really well. Commands in that box, gets a header. Rio tries to get us back on the front foot. We've got a throw in now. He's just dragged to the floor. What's that about? Okay, that's what we're doing, yeah. WWE. Sound.
Palace maybe on a little bit of a break down the middle. Oh, Alexis has brought him down there. That could be a yellow card early in the game. I don't think he meant that. Has he hurt himself there as well, McAllister?
I think he has hurt himself a little bit, yeah.
I think it was just a tangle of legs more than yeah.
How about a song? We can sort songs.
I think the ref is going to let McAllister get away with that one. Actually, look what happened is, I'm pretty sure his lace got stuck here. Watch this. Let's see.
Did he stand on it?
See, like the shoelaces almost got caught together there. So the ref's kind of giving McAllister a reprieve off that. But it was Sarri went down. It is a free kick for Crystal Palace. So a set piece for Liverpool to defend. Robbo's getting them deeper. Interesting. It was that. See, McAllister and Sarr's boots almost like come to so usually you'd expect a yellow card for that type of foul, but I think the ref spotted that and showed some leniency. But it's quite central and it's quite far out. Liverpool are very deep actually. Very deep for that type of level. Andy Robbo is pointing at someone. But yeah, Liverpool are going to have some defending to do. I was like I mentioned before, not the tallest Liverpool team that you'll ever see. Maybe that's why Andy Robbo's decided to drop a little bit.
We have gone deep there, though.
It's going to be Sosa who's going to dink it very straight towards the back post.
Sosa.
Knocked across goal.
That way,
cleared
well done.
Get out, boys, though. Got to go. Yeah, Ramsey out to the right-hand side. Can he stop the cross? He does. It goes backwards to Will Hughes. Liverpool defended that quite well. And Palace have got the ball back on the halfway line, though. So, might be a long ball coming, though. Someone's got to go. Palace have kept some lads up there. There will be a cross coming in. You would think, well, maybe not.
They're not trying to.
Yeah, I thought he might have went and whipped that one in, but he didn't. Instead, they're going to try and play again. Good tackle by Chiesa. Oh, I got so unlucky because it falls straight to the Palace player. Now a ball comes in.
Well done,
that was
well
Andy
done.
Robertson, and then Calvin Ramsey with some composure. But in the end, he has just kicked that long. He had no one on, did he?
There was no outball. There was really no outball there. Yeah. All Liverpool defenders are in their own half. This is the 5th time in the League Cup meeting. The most recent came in 2005-2006 in the 3rd round, with the then Championship Eagles winning 2-1 at Selhurst Park.
There we go.
So it's
a trivia for us. Good defending again by Calvin Ramsey at the back. He's a couple of times they show good composure.
Craig Faulkner says who's in goal for Liverpool. It is
Freddie Woodman.
Freddie.
Right then. Kirkus plays it down the line. Rio's not going to win many of them.
No, he's not.
Sar's going to cross it into the Liverpool box. Defending to do. Good tackle by Endo.
Oh, brilliant.
I don't think giving it to Rio with a man that close to him is going to work, because he's not going to have the strength to hold him off yet. You know what I mean? So that's something maybe Kirkus keeps an eye on.
Yeah, you want to be able to knock it into space so you can have something to run onto, as opposed to trying to get him to draw him in. And
I think Munoz was right up against them, took it off, and Liverpool defended the situation again quite well. Good tackle by Endo, but I don't think that's the type of ball you want to give Rio and come out. He'll come and give it a go, but he is very slight for his age still.
You're going to have to bear with me here, but given Liverpool's defensive woes at the moment, particularly in right back, in terms of obviously Conor Bradley not in the best run of form, Frimpong being injured, don't really want to use Joe Gomez too much out there because he's our 3rd choice centre half. Can Calvin Ramsey have a good game and work his way into the thinking of Arnslot, you think?
Maybe, yeah. Can't see why he wouldn't. Here's McAllister on the edge of the box. Listen, I've seen Liverpool players come from nowhere to get themselves back into position, so you never know. That was a poor ball. Robertson fired that at Kirkus. Have that, lad. I want to play next week. I'm just going to make you look bad. Oh, Swansea beating Man City at home. That's interesting. Right then, first chance to have a look at Calvin Ramsey in an attacking sense.
Chelsea were winning as well against Wolves. I did see that flash up after about 5 minutes.
That is true.
As well.
Right then, Alexis McAllister, Andy Robbo. Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm quite glad, aren't I? A little tactical tweak as Liverpool go long, looking for Chiesa. Good headed away though by Munoz, who tracked it well.
Almost 14 minutes played. Started to open up a little bit now. Palace starting to see a little bit more.
Good work by Ste and Errol. That's just forced the lad out, and Liverpool won the ball back. No free kick.
No free
really
kick. Well
good.
done.
Go. McAllister has it. He could have went long. He chose not to. Decided instead to recycle possession. Morrison made a half decent run there. McAllister just chose to recycle it. Liverpool have got it with Kirkus. He finds Rio on the left hand side. Does he fancy a little run at Munoz? He should do, and he does. He's going to have a little go. He's backing up. Rio.
No real height.
2 men over though, so he plays it out to the edge of the box to Trey and Yoni. Trey over, good ball. Endo pushed up in an advanced position. A little good touch inside by Ramsey, but then he loses out. But he's won it back.
Yeah, well done.
And find Trey and Yoni again. I like Trey and Yoni. He's a good player. Very neat and tidy.
Good option in midfield for us, isn't he?
Yeah, again, just needs to fill out.
Yeah. Got a little bit of athleticism about him, though. You can get up and down.
Got a bit of class about him as well. Trey tries to find Rio, loses it though. Right on cue. Liverpool have won it back though with Gomez. Done really well again. Hey, and Anfield appreciates Liverpool's first 15 minutes, that's for certain. Oi!
Whoa. Ref Hughes has just went, what?
Liverpool were playing on.
I mean,
McAllister just got wiped out by Hughes, but Liverpool have the advantage, and Rio and Gomez were having another run into the box. Going to go for goal!
Yes! Oh! Go on, Rio. Oh, that's more like it.
Just wide from Rio
Jesus
and
telling them, yeah, that's it.
Really good.
That was really good, really bright. Promising from Rio there.
Will who should be booked for that? That's a bad tackle.
He can't even see the ball. He's got to go right through the man.
Yeah, anyway. Rio and Gomez, a little step over down the left.
Isolated the defender there. He's not a million miles away.
I'd waved that in, hadn't he? Yeah. He was just looking open, that went just past his post. Yeah. Good effort. Good bright start from you, good bright start from Liverpool in general, really. Long ball to defend now then.
Liam Kelly, we're enjoying having you here with us, lads. So I hope you enjoyed the stream and I hope you enjoyed the match. Yeah, Cosmic says, oh my God, Rio, yes, that was a big moment. Unlucky for the young lad. But again, getting his shots off, trying to get that confidence, trying to find his range.
Right then, thanks to the 3.5 hours, and he was watching along. Hello. If you want to press the leg button, it does help us out. Right then, here is Crystal Palace then. It was Kamada, he plays out wide. Palace, patience in their build-up. As they try and maybe play through the lines a little bit with Kamada again.
Liverpool being very compact though, they're not leaving loads of gaps or loads of space for Crystal Palace to kind of just...
They've dragged Eddie Nketiah out wide, but he's done well. The cross is probably going to come in. It's blocked. That'll be a corner. So can Liverpool, with this changed team, again, Palace will definitely have worked on set plays. And like I say, with Robbo, Endo in your back three, it's not the tallest of side. In fact, Crystal Palace look massive here compared to us. This is definitely a danger situation.
James says, I hate missing the games, but I've got to work, sadly. So I will be enjoying the banter as I pretend to work. He's right, lad.
We'll keep you all updated.
Yeah, we'll keep you in the loop.
But yeah, it's a smaller Liverpool side up against a very tall Crystal Palace 11 as Kamada whips in the corner deep as well, very deep, looking for the back post. Surely getting fouled at the back post.
It's going to be a goal kick anyway.
I think it was LaCroix at the back post. I think that was a foul. I think the ref just realised that. Hustle Bones said, I'm telling you, 3-4-3 is what Slot wanted to do this season, but couldn't because he missed out on Gay. I mean, maybe he was thinking of this. I don't know. It might have worked. The style of play that we've got, it could have potentially been an option. I mean, we'd have had I don't know why. We've got loads of midfielders if you weren't going to pick them all. And would that mean Kirk's playing as a wing back? You know, maybe you never.
Frimpong would be more naturally fitted to that as well, potentially.
Yeah, you might be
could have worked from a defensive setup.
We've got loads of midfielders, don't we? They've been picking 2 from like 6, but yeah, you might be right.
Oh, and there's is that
Calvin Ramsey's a judge to have committed the foul. He disagrees with it. Craig Pawson now points to the floor, free kick.
Thoughts on the back five, Callum Parry? To be honest with you, so far he's defended well. Not been a load of moments where obviously we've had to defend, and Liverpool probably started the better. Is he just a little bit late, do you think, or does he get the ball?
I think it's a fair enough foul to give that.
But yeah, I think at this moment in time, with the players that we've got, horses for courses, I think it suits us right now.
Palace tried to play in behind. Freddie Woodman off his line comes and collects. What a day for Freddie Woodman.
Yeah.
I mean,
absolutely. I mean, Monday was a day for him as well. He got to beat me. But outside of that, yeah, it's been a good week for him so far. Living the dream is Freddie Woodman. I wouldn't mind being a fair choice goalkeeper.
Dole for not a lot.
Yeah.
So Liverpool go long. I'll tell you the Freddie Woodman story later. He started at Newcastle a long time ago now. For Ronaldo, by Robertson, surely. I thought he got away with that.
Yeah, no, I thought he did as well, but no, he's not going to.
Robertson was at Newcastle. He had loans at loads of places. Hartlepool.
He's been at Swansea. Yeah,
he's been a few different places. And then he had a few years at Preston North End, and then Liverpool signed him this summer. He's only 28. He's usually like that fair choice English goalie. He's like 35, but he's not that old. And what an occasion for him, standing in front of the Kop. As Keys tries to put the press on Crystal Palace, seeing a little bit more of the ball now. Maybe they've got, like you said before, maybe they've got the grips a little bit with the formation. What is noticeable, however, is when they fire it into their attackers, Liverpool centre-halves are going with them. Liverpool being very aggressive, which they definitely needed to be.
They needed to be on the front foot.
Gomez the same there, right up against Nketiah, and Liverpool win a front.
Podge says, I'm watching/listening to you guys in my headphones while I'm watching Hocus Pocus with my daughter, lol. So, got to do what you got to do, mate. You've got to do what you've got to do. Pocus, the original, is there a new one? I feel like there's a new one in the cinemas also.
Disney ones, isn't there?
But yeah, the original, I wasn't a massive fan.
No, can't say I'm completely up to date with that one. The Oro song.
Yeah, 20-minute mark. It's a classic movie. The ball goes out.
The back there. Oh. Now there's some defending for Liverpool to do now.
Sprinting down the right-hand side.
Robbo's got to go all the way with him.
Cross is going to come in. Gomez does really
Delwood.
well at the deep post.
Still got that any good reading of the ball. The
He's
anticipation.
fast as well as Joe Gomez. People forget about Joe Gomez. He's rapid. Because Robbo was well beaten there for pace, but Gomez got back into a good position. As Palace whipping yet another corner cross rather blocked by Calvin Ramsey though.
Alex says, who says that?
Oh, Trey comes across. Oh, well done. Trey wins the ball. And then Calvin Ramsey can clear that one up, can he? Liverpool boxed him by their own corner flag. Yeah, he can't give it away. Endo wins it back and absolutely smashes it forward. He was looking for Rio, didn't get there.
That'll do us. Liverpool get a second ball. Go on, Kickers. No, that's...
Right then. Rio inside.
Yeah, I think it was Diane said, good evening, everyone. A little late to the party, but I'm here. It's good to have you here as well, Diane.
Thank you very much. As
Regular.
Rio tried to find...
Certified regular is our Diane.
Ice T 499 says, I love Chiesa, how supportive he is to the kids. Yeah, he comes across just like as a good guy, Federico. Thanks for the super chat, buddy. Right then. Ball goes high into the sky. Gomez takes it off and Nketiah. Liverpool with Endo. It's not far. I thought he might have been, but he didn't. Well, Liverpool played it long. Chiesa might be in. Can he get there first?
He's offside.
Was he offside? Chiesa has put it over the bar.
But he was offside. The flag did go up. The flag went up early as well, to be fair, yeah. The line up, put the flag up on the far side. Look, the line out there, you'll see him just...
Tight that.
It is tight, but he does put it up early, like, there it is. Almost did everything right apart from the finish there, though, Chiesa. Defender was all over the place.
Who's down now?
No. Who is it down? Can't see yet. Still can't see yet, because now we've panned over to the bench.
I think it's Rio. Liverpool might have a problem. Rio and Gamal, we're getting a bit of treatment.
How did you know that was Rio? The chat telling you? Oh, you've seen it? Well, yeah. I used my eyes, one of my senses.
This might be, I don't know, it was the black guy.
yeah, that works.
And I saw, and he was on the left wing. It was an educated guess, really.
Yeah, it was really good deduction. The defender there's had a murder, wasn't he?
Well, Chiesa done really well against him.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, but it ultimately won the match then, because I think the flag had gone on. Right then, game back underway. Rio's getting a bit of treatment on the sideline, so for now Liverpool down to 10. It's effectively 5-4. Chiesa's worked their way over to the left-hand side in the defensive duties just for now until Rio can get himself back on the pitch. Crystal Palace go long, looking over the top for Lacroix. He is beaten by Kerkers, does really well. There's a clash there as well.
Kerkers gets a whack to the head there.
I think, sorry, it was Munoz, I do apologise. And I think he's just butted the back of Kerkers' head.
It's getting to...
Yeah, I think he smashed his teeth on the back of Kerkers' head there. He's got a big head, Kerkers as well. Just solid head. Yeah, he's checking his teeth are all in place there. I think some of them might be in the back of
Kerkers' head.
Grid, yeah.
He is comical, Kerkers. Big switch goes out that way.
Kerkers does well. Oh, it's like painful.
Goes up, that. Yeah, it is.
Because Kerkers goes to flick the...
Well, he goes down.
To flick... Oh, yeah, it's a painful one, that. He'll have done well not to get a couple of teeth missing there. He's definitely...
Banzino says, I like this back three. Yeah. Can we send the same team out against Villa on Saturday? Well, this team haven't done anything yet. Just kept a clean sheet for 25 minutes. Not conceded. Kerkers still scratching his head.
He's checking for his teeth. Still waiting here, still with treatment for the defender. There's been a couple of injuries in this game already. Will Hughes got one. Rio and Gamal got one, and now it's Munoz at the back post. Let's see. You know what happens there, mate? I think Kirkes goes to flick it on and ends up flicking into the back into his teeth. he doesn't look all that comfortable at this moment in time as he sat on the floor here, the defender. I wonder if Palace are thinking of a change. The bench is panning to Ollie Glasner. Doesn't look that way really though. I think he's okay.
Kid says, I think we're back, lads. We might just be.
So over. We're so back.
We are so back. It's that wire meme, innit? Tell them we're back.
That Idris Elba?
Yeah.
Is that your favourite show, The Wire?
The Wire's brilliant. Yeah, it's up there. Definitely in my top 3, The Wire.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been watching a lot lately again. Rerunning Suits.
Oh, right.
I used to love Suits.
I was
back watching it.
I had The Sopranos reruns in last year, all of them.
It was a belter. It's another one I need to watch over again. I've only done that once.
I just got frustrated at the end again, though. That's no problem. And I knew it was coming. I still got annoyed. We're back underway now. Liverpool up the ball with Wataru Endo. Finds Ramsey, and then it's fouled. Surely, ref, yeah.
Free kick for Liverpool.
We'll take that.
Yeah, Mogi says
Ramsey takes
the
a
Wire
quick
is
one.
goated. Rio's got the space.
Go on, Rio.
And he's got the touch.
Rio and Gamoa. He's got Kirkes to his left if he wants to use him. He doesn't. He cuts inside. Still goes. Still going.
No.
He finds Chiesa. A little bit tight angle. Shoots. Block. The pass was just a bit overhit by Rio. Yeah. And I think Chiesa told him that. He got the angle of the pass wrong, Rio. He done the first part really well, Errol.
We had 2 over on this side as well at one point.
This pass here now.
There was so much space. He just needed to put it in front of him a little bit.
He sends Chiesa to a point where it's almost impossible to score. But really, it's his first touch to kill it. And by the way, what a quick free kick from Calvin Ramsey as well. Liverpool are playing some nice, positive stuff. Kirkes with another clash of heads, I think, there. All's well that ends well, though. Liverpool have got a throw in. That was a great pass, I think it was Calvin Ramsey with the quick free kick. It was an excellent pass. Leo's touch was brilliant as well. Mike
Andrews says that suits us the dogs. Good. Harvey, man. Harvey Specter. What a guy.
Tell you what, this first 28 minutes of the Calvin Ramsey redemption arc.
Ain't bad, you know.
We'll be writing stories about this. When he scores the win then in the Champions League final, we'll all point back to Crystal Palace in the League Cup when everyone was injured and he had to play.
But that's what it might take, you know what I mean? We were saying before.
It happens, man. It can happen.
Stranger things have happened in football, and at the moment, Liverpool do look like they need some internal solutions. So some of these players can actually start to work in a system that Slot's comfortable with, and he can rely on them, and he can be trusted, and he can stay injury-free. I'd welcome some fresh faces and some new blood in this team right now to just kind of give us a little bit of impetus and some energy.
If you're happy with the options at right back, then and you're worried about using Joe Gomez over there because he's a centre back.
Exactly.
And you can't play Conor Bradley every game, then all of a sudden, I'm sick of Sabaz like playing there.
You are, yeah.
I like him. I think he's good there. I think he's just our best midfielder as well. I'd rather him be there. McAllister gives it away, Endo tidies up, Ramsey clears. I've just watched the Mob War. It's Philadelphia versus the Mafia. It's really good on Netflix.
Netflix, yeah.
It's a documentary.
Okay, yeah.
3-parter, yeah, good man. You should try it out.
Mate, did you see that the Perfect Neighbour or something the other day?
I haven't seen it.
That's sad. That one had me the heartstrings going, man.
No, I've not seen it. That Mob Wars was good though.
Yeah.
Right then, 29 minutes gone at Anfield. 0-0.
Still 0-0.
Crystal Palace down the left this time. Lots of space over there.
Palace on the attack.
Maybe Palace are up it a little bit. He played a good ball in behind Liverpool's defence. Cross is well blocked by Gomez. Second bite at it for Palace though. Plays to the edge of the box to Will Hughes. Shot is straight.
Well done.
Freddie Woodman who holds
it. Holds it as well. Do you know what?
Oh, he's gone for the quick kick. Sorry, I'll have to come back to you. Is he looking for long ball? Looking for Federico Chiesa?
Touch.
Oh, well, no, Federico Chiesa.
Hello.
Still going?
Go on. He's got a lot to do because he's on his own. He'll have loads of white shirts.
Take the free kick.
Yeah, we'll take the free kick. Well done, Freddie. Well done, Chiesa. That's excellent.
Oh, you know what? I love him.
That is excellent. You know what, though? I'm thinking, at the moment, like, the way that we've been playing at the moment, there's been clear gaps that teams can target and utilise as outballs to get in behind this Liverpool team. At the moment, with the way that we are set up today, there isn't an obvious gap. So Crystal Palace look a little bit flustered when they do get into that final third. Apart from that one where they just got in there hasn't really been an obvious clear opening for them to kind of try to capitalise on or just punish Liverpool.
That was good by Woodman as well. He released Chiesa. Chiesa's touch was immaculate. He was fouled. Liverpool have a free kick. Andy Robertson whips in the free kick.
Too close to the keeper.
Really
too straight.
poor ball by
Too
Andy
straight.
Robertson. Yeah, straight at the goalkeeper done.
Yeah, John says, I've been watching a lot of Netflix since Liverpool have been shit.
Yeah. I've been watching as well on Amazon Prime today, actually, the Birmingham City documentary.
Oh, no, I've not even
With
seen
Tom
it.
Brady being
Oh,
involved.
okay, yeah.
There's 5 of them. I think I've watched 4 of them. Obviously, because I'm working late tonight. As the ball goes
Just
down.
binge watch it, have you? Yeah, just...
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. The mother-in-law took the kids to the park for an hour, so I watched a couple of them. Yeah, it was good. Tell you what, it took half an hour, but we're here. It's a long throwing time, guys.
Okay.
The Sousa got a long throw.
Drew said he started gangland. Right. Everyone's giving some good suggestions in here in the chat tonight. Everyone's on form. 3,500 of you watching. Make sure you share the stream. Let people know that you're watching it with us.
Long throw comes in then.
And it's
Andy
dealt with. It's
Robbo.
attacked and dealt with by Andy Robertson. Really
People
good.
are going to try and press. It's going to go.
That's gonna go-
The sky's the onside if he can control it. Pino. His touch is good. He's done well to keep hold of that. And he's through Trainiani to the floor.
Oh,
But Trey's
Trey's done really well. Oh.
It's a long away. And Liverpool have cleared it now eventually. Palace wants the corner. Liverpool cleared it. It's coming back into the box. Gomez
Well
gets a
done,
boot to it.
Gomez.
Calvin Ramsey's got some defending to do over there. He's beaten to it by Sosa. He crosses back in.
Gomez again.
And Chiesa
We love to
kicks
see it. Now,
Liverpool
Rio,
launch a
go
counter.
on. Now play him. Oh, no, you can't. Don't worry.
Liverpool.
Oh, he floats it out wide and he gets there.
Oh, yes. Chiesa flicks it onto Kirkes.
Chiesa, bro.
How's he
I
not
need
playing,
this
man?
level of sauce. I need this level of pasta sauce in my life.
How's
you
he
know?
not been in the team, this fella, man? He's so good, Chiesa. He's got to play. You know, Liverpool's defending's been really aggressive. There's been times where Liverpool have looked too casual at the back or too passive. There was bouncing balls there and there was lads throwing themselves in front of it. There was lads kicking it and heading it and chasing it. It's a night and day sometimes to what we've
Good kick
seen
from
recently.
Woodman as well there.
Endo does well again, battling. Alexis does well. Yeah,
They haven't put a foot wrong defensively at the minute. They
I'm
haven't put a
absolutely
foot wrong.
delighted. When I saw I thought, what a pass. Could Morrison catch up to this one?
I hope he does.
Yeah,
I hope he does.
Morrison's into the box.
Do a little
cuts back
sun.
inside. Plays it. I was looking for Chiesa.
He
Couldn't
was.
find him. There was a lot of Palace bodies back to me. Who was the pass?
It was Robbo. Robbo did the big switch.
What a
the
pass.
big diagonal thing, man. What?
Robertson's pass was unbelievable. Morrison did well. I think he should have shot.
Yeah. Just is it?
Because Chiesa was marked. I know it's a tight angle, but mate, you were passing to a man who had 3 men on him.
These defenders look hungry.
Let's see
Look
this
at this
pass.
though. Look at this, Robbo. Rubbish. It's a great ball, that, you know. Unbelievable.
What a pass by Andy
Proper
Robertson.
raking pass.
Morrison, I'm just thinking here, right? As he can't see because they've turned the replay off, but as he cut inside, Chiesa was marked. Maybe.
You may as well just take your shot and just see.
I think when you're a young lad, sometimes though you think play safe. You know, like don't
Do the
be
sensible
greedy,
thing, yeah.
Yeah, don't want to be. But sometimes you can be a bit selfish. Sometimes.
Just back yourself there.
Yeah, Arne Slot will be absolutely delighted with the character that the first 34 minutes of this game have shown. From
Not even just character though, the discipline, mate. And as I say, that
And
desire,
desire, yeah.
they look hungry, that defence look hungry. It's like, yeah, come on, and if you're going to come at us, we're going to attack every ball, yeah. We're going to fight for every ball. Any loose ball, we're going to fight for it.
Yeah.
Which is nice. It's good to see from a Liverpool side.
Absolutely. Wataru Endo then goes back to Freddie Woodman, ball at his feet. Be careful, Freddie. Yeah, just
Does enough, and it's not a bad ball either.
Rio battles, loses out.
It's all right, though. That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Gives us a chance to get back in our shape. Yeah, basically, Vader says, I think we're playing really well, to be fair.
You're doing all right.
All things considered.
It's the even game.
Yeah.
I think that you'll take that for now for Liverpool.
34 minutes played, first half.
Yeah, doing okay.
And
Ramsey
Liverpool-
steps in, does well.
Ooh, heavy little touch, though, on the way out.
Yeah, the good challenge.
Now the
Pal-
ball does go into the box, and it's Joe Gomez again. We give away a corner, but it's well defended there towards the near post.
Tom says, I've been on a Scrubs rewatch, boys. How are we feeling on the sitcom front?
Sitcoms.
The last one I properly went back and watched, I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine again. Not that long ago, but there's always the others.
No, pass on the TV the other day. It was the big bang. I wanted to know, when did that first come out?
A long
Because it was coming out, it feels like a long time ago now. I used to love the Big
I think
Bang
they're bringing in
Theory.
between us back, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You don't, man. Some things you should just leave.
Right, then corner to Palace. They
Play short.
to
Hughes.
Back to Kamada.
Ooh.
High into the sky.
He sent that one into orbit.
Good touch at the back post by Gay, but McAllister wins it off him and clears. Oh,
And then we're going to get a goal kick. Love
just
that.
smashed it off a Saar. It was Ramsey.
Oh, was it? It wasn't even McAllister. Fair play.
It's like passing on some tactical instructions. Freddie Woodman then kicks long, looking for Rio. It goes over his head. Cleared by Palace. Will Hughes mops it up. Palace has seen a bit too much of the ball at the minute for me. Liverpool feel a little bit on the back foot. Oh, good ball played in behind. Great defending by Gomez though.
Battling.
Just went and chased Eddie Nketiah right across. And Palace are forced backwards again. Cross comes in again now. Head of that goal is easy for Freddie Woodman.
That's light work. Light work.
It was a Saar who, as Milo Saar likes a goal against Liverpool.
Not half.
That wasn't one of his better efforts. Quite comfortable that for Freddie Woodman. It was the first time where Gomez got dragged out. The cross came in and he wasn't there to head it away. And Endo actually probably should have been a bit closer to Saar. Well, I mean, that's going to be difficult to score from there.
Wow. D says, I remember using a line from the Big Bang Theory in my GCSE maths exam, and I'm 34 next week. Wow.
Liverpool on the attack, then Morrison loses out, but he's trying to battle back and does battle back.
Well.
He's done it. He's well into the box. Goes to the shot,
unlucky.
blocked. It was a good
That
touch,
was unlucky.
actually.
Is it really that old? Because I've just turned 34. I don't remember it when I was in school. Like, do you know what you can't beat though? Sitcom wise, My Wife and Kids. My Wife and Kids is like top tier sitcom. Like, I swear down. I used to love that. Yeah, they are actually bringing back Brookside. Someone's mentioned that in the chat. Yeah, my glove. Oh.
Big Bang Theory started in 2008.
Oh, so it starts. Okay, yeah. So it was the year that it was. If he's in my year of school, it was the year that we was doing our GCSEs.
Palace tried to play a little flick around the corner.
He'd been offside.
He would have been offside. Through to Freddie Woodman. Yeah. Nice little idea though.
Warren says, yes, My Wife and Kids, what a show. Yeah, thank you. It's elite. It was brilliant.
Didn't he just change the girl halfway through that?
After it, yeah. He just binned it off. He was like, shit, she can't act. Claire. And Junior. With his big head.
Right then, Liverpool with Freddie Woodman ball at his feet. Under pressure again. Going to have to kick it long with his left boot. Palace win the first head though. Andy Robertson just beaten to it by Saar. So
with the bounce.
Milos Kerkez
No foul there.
Yeah, right,
absolutely not. Right decision, ref.
Yeah, right. Referee Alman right upon that one. He was trying to buy that one, wasn't he, Saar? And it is a throw in at the left back position that Milos Kerkez will take.
Only Kerkez just puts a boot through it. Doesn't
It's
really help
back
us.
to Palace though. Nketiah crosses. Andy Robbo clears, but it's a
Goal kick because it went out apparently.
I think offside maybe. I don't know.
Definitely taking it.
It's a goal kick, must have went out.
Yeah.
Nketiah must have led one. Right then, Joe Gomez strides forward at pace actually, trying to get Liverpool up the pitch. Liverpool haven't attacked much for the last 5-10. I'll say that. They defended quite well, but they haven't had enough of the ball.
They haven't really been able to get out.
Yeah.
Build any real sustained attacks. Probably the issue is probably just having two in that midfield. But there's Kerkez with an opportunity to touch, let him down. How many times are we going to say that? How many times are we going to say that? There was a chance. There was a big open space for him to run into if he just got the touch right. Touch takes him into a Palace player. Yeah, Alistair says this Kerkez guy.
Ball is into the Liverpool box. Defending to do his force the Saar goal.
Oh, that was just fucking too easy. And
Yeah, you know what, though, it was a bit spawny as
It was
well.
very spawny, but it just...
Saar scores against Liverpool again. He likes doing that. He does it a lot.
Sake, man.
Just that, yeah. It just ball into the box. It just kind of fell to him, didn't it? And Ismail Saar scores again. He likes doing that against us. Let's see.
Just a
ball.
straight ball, just
It's
bundles
unlucky.
into him.
It
Joe
just can't.
Gomez just cannons off Joe's foot.
Yeah, it's unlucky, really.
You're never going to miss from there either.
I think it's a Kamada who plays it forwards. It's Munoz who cuts inside. Gomez tackles him, and the tackle falls straight to Sarr. It's half unlucky, isn't it? Really.
You had 40 minutes in the sweepstakes then? Yeah.
Ismail Sarr scores against Liverpool again, and Crystal Palace lead 1-0 at Anfield.
Do we win when he scores?
No. Well, it depends. Not really. I was going to say, I hate when if they score like a great goal or whatever, you think fair play, like when it's a bit spawny.
It's just soft, innit? And again, there was an opportunity moments before that for Liverpool to really just put on a bit of an attack, and again, we just can't sort our feet out.
Was it Kirkers or Chiesa?
Kirkers just... he slipped off, fucking hell!
Okay, he slipped. It nearly provided an opportunity to Kieran Morrison, but he just about got back up. But Liverpool trying to box Palace in, and they've won it.
Come on!
Oh. Shot at goal's dragged. Was it Ramsey just dragged this shot, I think?
Penny for his thoughts right now, man.
Just looking at it again. It is a bit spawny goal. Like, it's a good finish. It just flicks off Gomez. Forced aside. He's not even going to miss that.
Nope.
Yeah, Liverpool go long. Palace clear that one up and out. Again, Liverpool try and press. But Liverpool start okay and done all right, but we haven't had much of a threat, I would say, in the last 15-20 minutes, you know what I mean? Felt like Palace were on top in terms of an attack. Kirkers plays a loose pass. Palace could be in again. It could be danger signs for Liverpool. Nketiah is done marked really well by Ramsey. He's done excellently, Calvin Ramsey.
Get up,
Nketiah's gone down in the box.
Get up, lad.
Given.
Absolute bozo, get up.
We're playing on. Palace play it out to the edge of the box to, I think, Kamada.
Yeah, Ramsey's doing really
He tracked
well.
that run well, didn't he?
Really well, to be fair to him.
Palace go long again behind Gomez. He doesn't quite get a touch. Pino does not.
Saves it, going out for a goal kick though.
Yeah, he couldn't keep hold of it, but he just, in the end, you can see it's a throw in. Kirk has his poor ball that started that, and fair play to Calvin Ramsey. He put the afterburners on there.
He had to.
Palace wants the penalty.
There's never a pen there.
He falls over.
It's battling. You've got to battle.
I see.
No.
No foul.
No foul at all. He doesn't put a foot in or nothing. Doesn't put a challenge on him.
Yeah, not rightly
Just
not given.
jostles with him a little bit.
Yeah, Liverpool are struggling to get hold of the ball now. As we approach half time.
I would have just loved to have got into half time 0-0. I know it's fucking no good saying that now, but we weren't a million miles away.
Palace have upped it.
Yeah, they have, but we weren't a million miles away.
They weren't peppering the goal, were they? You know, Woodman made a couple of comfortable saves. They got a bit lucky with that goal, to be honest. It was it was a really good finish, though, I would say, from Sarr.
Still plenty of time left in this game.
Palace go long, switching, looking to get in behind Kirkers, up against Munoz. Kirkers heads well. Rio can't collect it though, and that's what I'm saying. Liverpool can't get out.
It's not sticking with anybody up top at the moment for Liverpool.
Palace play some nice football. Oh, what a move! It's going to be 2-0.
Wow.
They have ripped us open there.
Just really.
And for 40 odd minutes, Liverpool were really involved, but that one, yeah, and unfortunately, Liverpool got torn apart.
Can't fucking complain about that. We just get absolutely shredded. Put in a blender.
Lovely Crystal Palace move, that.
Crisp, decisive, bit of quality as well. Liverpool chasing shadows. And just when you think, I want to go in half-time 0-0, we can see that soft goal. We think, do you know what? Let's go in half-time 1-0 then, and we can do something. What
Let's see what happens. So it's a good move by these, mate. Look at this. One
just
pass
couldn't get
through.
out.
Lovely flick by Sarr. Ball around the corner from Peter. It's a gorgeous goal. It's really well worked by Crystal Palace. They're delighted with that one, so they should be. Flick. Drags Liverpool out all over, out of position, and he's got an open goal effectively to slot it home. It's a really good finish by Sarr. Good goaler.
But again, it came at a moment where Liverpool are trying to get themselves up the pitch and trying to get out, but we just can't make it stick, and that's the problem at the minute when we're being penned in so much. I mean, I think, you know, fair play to Sloth. Glasner's had his number in the way that we've set up and played the first 2 times we've played them already this season. He's tried something different, and again, obviously with the amount of players that has been changed, you can imagine there's a drop off of quality across the park. But
that was excellent by them.
Yeah.
They basically let Kirkes Eddie chase the second ball and just slice through Liverpool. Can Liverpool get one back before half time? Maybe with Chiesa? No, he's lost that. Like I say, it's
just not sticking when it
well,
goes.
Palace are on attack again. They're looking for a third before the break. It's Sarr again up against Andy Robertson. Plays it across. Good defender at the back post. Oh, with Ramsey. Can he get rid of it? He's fouled. It's going to be a free kick to Liverpool.
Five minutes added on.
Yeah, we're into 5 minutes added on. Right then, Joe Gomez finds Trey and Yoni back to Endo. My laptop sounds like it's going to take off here.
It really does. It's heated up.
Right then, Kirkes plays it round the corner. Palace clear. It's going to be... Oh, Andy Roberts going to actually keep that in. Oh, I can see the chat. Everyone was quiet for 40 minutes and everyone's having a go at the manager. Everyone's having a go at the manager again.
I've turned my chat off. Like, my chat's done. I'm done. I'm done engaging with you miserable bastards for the night. I love yous really, but...
No, not right now.
Not right now.
And then here goes Milos Kirkes striding. First time Liverpool might have been in there half with the ball at their feet for a while.
Yeah. Liverpool in the attempt to try and get out, he just couldn't have took the sting out the game a little bit.
You know, McAllister plays it wide.
Oh, it's a good ball though.
Kirkes central actually.
Sounds Chiesa.
Sorry, it was Casey, right? It's Rio and Gamoa. Cutting inside, lays it off to the edge of the box to train Yoni.
Touch is heavy. No, he lost out. Now McAllister's battling.
Palace win the seconds. Robbo commits the foul. Free kick.
It's tough being Liverpool at the moment. Jeremy. Into the last minute of the 5 added on at the first half. Yeah, he just gets his body in between the player and the ball. Robertson just goes into the back of him.
Right then, Palace go long. Calvin Ramsey heads it out. Just a couple of moments till we get to half time.
I still think 2-0 flatters this Palace side for what they've done. On the balance of play, I don't think
the second goal, no, the second
goal was
excellent.
brilliant, but I don't think they deserve to be 2-0 up.
No, I agree.
Send it. Oh.
Right then. We have played those 5 extra minutes, but is there any more? Well, for now, Craig Pawson can't let us play on. As Liverpool find Rio and Gamora on the halfway line. Maybe one last attack coming. Although Liverpool aren't exactly hurrying to get forward at this moment in time. Maybe they will do so now with Gomez. No, still goes backwards to Robbo. Liverpool trying to play through the lines. They've done all right to get it out wide to Federico Chiesa. He's played it inside. Can Kirkers get there? No. Palace have cleared. Is that a throw into Liverpool? Yeah. Not the best passing away from Chiesa. That didn't really give Kirkers a chance.
Much chance.
And that'll be
There we
half-time,
go.
I think.
And that's half time.
I was Errol for 40 odd minutes. I was quite proud of how this Liverpool side was setting up. They were battling, they were doing really well. Palace get a little bit of a lucky goal, and then a very, very good goal. And in the space of like 5 or 6 minutes, it goes from 0-2, and kind of the scoreline that you might have expected when you saw both 11s. But I don't think that tells the whole story. I think Liverpool were up for it for a while, but 2 quick goals, and all of a sudden we found ourselves 2 down.
Yeah, and all your hard work's undone there, really, because, I'll go back to the point of, at 40 minutes, I'm sitting there quietly just hoping that we make it to half-time, 0-0, and Slock can give his lads words of encouragement, let him know how happy he's been. He followed the instructions. They haven't conceded the early goal. He defended well, set pieces, a couple of free kicks that have went into the box corners, long throws, and we had dealt with them, by and large. And then Liverpool try and get up the pitch, which we had struggled to do from about the 33rd minute, 34th minute mark, and we'd really struggled to try and make it stick with any of the forward lines. And then there is an opportunity for Liverpool to maybe just break into a little bit of space, maybe just catch Palace with a few men out of position, a little bit high up the pitch. Kirkes gets his touch all wrong for me, and that's where it starts, because obviously Liverpool lose the ball, we give up possession. The defenders are ready to step out a little bit. The ball kind of just gets. It's a bit of a weird ball, because it's a bit of a weird angle. He finds a way to just kind of sweep it right through the middle as the player's running through the middle. I think it is Sarr that's running through the middle, and it just kind of bounces off one man. Joe Gomez tries to put a block in, and as he puts the block in, it just falls back into Sarr's path and leaves him with an easy enough finish if he keeps it on target, which he does. And you think, okay, we've been hit, a little bit of a sucker punch, a little bit of a sloppy goal, but can Liverpool now just see out the half, go in 1-0 again? I don't think it changes too much of Slot's team talk, really, or the approach for the second half and how we should really look to approach things. He'll still want to give them the reassurance that there have been some encouraging signs, of course, and then we just get absolutely cut open. And it's a brilliant goal in terms of the way that they work it again, but it's another moment where Liverpool are trying to get the ball up the pitch. Liverpool are trying to get out, trying to relieve a little bit of pressure on that back line. And we just do not hold up the play well enough, giving the ball away again in soft. And then from there, you've just got to give all credit to Crystal Palace, because it's a fantastic move. Really, I said it before, really decisive, intricate passes, 1-2s, flicks around the corner. And then you just play Sarr into the penalty box with no one really around him. He's got his time to pick his spot. Woodman tries to close the angle down a little bit, but it's in vain, really. And I don't think we deserve to be 2-0 down at half time, I'll be honest with you. But when you looked at the teams, you would have probably expected that type of scoreline anyway. I just wasn't expecting this level of performance. And as I say, the first 40 minutes of performance had been good by Liverpool. They'd been good defending. You said it before, the defending looked like it was aggressive in terms of the way that we approached things. It wasn't like we was passive. We weren't being casual on the ball. We weren't waiting. But yeah, in the end, it's all been for nothing, really, and all the good work that we put in early parts of that 45 minutes has really just been undone. With a really good moment and a bit of luck for Crystal Palace. At 1-0, I'd have said, there's definitely still a game there for Liverpool to kind of attack and chase. 2-0 now, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, I don't really want to chase this game too much. I don't want to see anybody get injured, and I just don't want to see us get embarrassed at this point either. I don't think that'll do this group of lads' morale any good, because I don't think they deserve to be on the end of a hiding. So it's going to be interesting to see how we navigate our way through this second half. But from a Liverpool perspective, yeah, it's bad at the moment in terms of the score, in terms of the performance. It's been okay.
The issue we got for half an hour, Liverpool had a threat as well, and then I'd say for the last 15 or so minutes, it felt like Palace were just dominating. And at that point, they might cut you open, they might get the lucky bounce of a ball, and actually they got both. The first one, they got a bit of a lucky bounce, and then the second one's a very well worked goal. Kirkes heads are clear, and they swoop, and it's pass, flick, goal. It was so smooth and so quick that in a blink of an eye. And I say for 30 minutes, I was really encouraged. We were talking about Calvin Ramsey's having a good game. Gomez looked like he was defending really well. And actually, for the both goals, really, Joe
out of position a little bit.
He's a bit. So it's been one of them where it was like it was okay for half an hour, but when you don't really have the ball sticking up front, and it wasn't sticking, with the Chiesa, Morrison, and Rio couldn't really get on it. All of a sudden, they found it tough. And
I thought as well, with how strong Palace went, the longer it went on, I thought actually this Liverpool team might have a bit more fresher legs than these lads. So if we do kind of keep the scoreline down, there's a chance that Liverpool might just be the fresher of the two. Unfortunately, though, Palace might have put the game to bed before that becomes a factor, if I'm being honest with you.
Mm. And yeah, any chance that heavy rain could turn this game into a washout? Yeah, turn the sprinkles on, maybe get it a ban. We don't want to play this game anymore. Get over it.
I don't want a rerun.
No, we don't want that. That's all. Yeah, again, it's just been. I thought for half an hour, they were game and they were a bit of character and a bit of something, but then Palace kind of got the foot on the ball, took control a little bit. Is this the goal that we're about to see? I'm not quite sure.
No, this is just an...
couple of times. This is what the type of defender I'm talking about. Liverpool throwing themselves in the lines or whatever. But yeah, after that, Sarr again, his love affair with scoring against Liverpool very much continued. Alex Ander says, it's not only because of this game, but I'm really worried about Maka. He's been a complete passenger. To be fair, Liverpool have been outnumbered in midfield, and Trey and McAllister have found that tough. McAllister, you're right, though, he isn't having a great season. And the minutes in the legs thing is why he's on the pitch. But like I would say, for the first 20 or so minutes, there was a bit of that. But then I think Palace were taking a surprise out by our back three. And then they kind of twigged to what they needed to do. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, like I say, the midfield was getting a little bit overrun then.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I think they was probably a bit surprised. They might have seen the lineup and seen the players that we was putting out, but they probably wasn't expecting us to set up with the back three. Obviously, using the wing backs, I thought, particularly Calvin Ramsey done fairly well in that first half. But again, once it's not sticking up top and you're not able to get those fullbacks kind of in that midfield area to kind of reinforce the bodies in midfield, it makes it very difficult for the two in midfield to really get a grip of the game. And, Trey and Yoni, another young lad, I think he is tied on the ball. He's got a little bit of class to him, bit of composure at times. But I think, even him and McAllister, they found difficult. There's Chiesa again. I mean, Kirk has again just given a loose pass. Rare loose pass. Calvin Ramsey coming to save his blushes. But we just...
Dan Arena says here, sorry, the super chat mate says, you can't convince me Salah couldn't have used 30 minutes. He's the one I thought maybe. But yeah, the manager made this decision. He's clearly decided his priorities lie elsewhere. What I would say, right, if Liverpool won this today and then got beat by Aston Villa, this, you know what I mean? That's way more pressure. He's clearly decided that he's... And the only way we'll know it at the time is how the weekend goes. If Liverpool lose here, which it looks like they probably will now.
Can't lose on the weekend.
Can't lose
on the weekend. Those lads have got to come out on the weekend and you've got to be absolutely
He's made that choice. And I said on the build-up to the game, whatever you think the players need to get ready for Villa, because Villa have got a full week off as well, then you need to do what you think's best for Villa. But he'll have to win against Villa. Otherwise,
and got people there saying, the squad not strong enough. A couple of the other lads could have played half an hour, and they may have been able to play half an hour. But God forbid anybody got injured. In terms of the defence, Verge getting injured or an injury to your defenders, or Hugo Ekitike was to get injured, or Cody Gakpo. All of a sudden, Liverpool are light in some of our key positions going into one of our biggest weeks of the season so far. I just don't think we could have afforded to have gambled and run that risk. But yeah, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and as I say, I expected a weakened squad, and I'm not surprised that he put out the players that he did, unfortunately.
Williams, super chat says, too many of the E-Reds are throwing Slot under the bus for this bad run of form. Some of you have had the too good for too long. It's the energy drink, club, relax. There you go. Williams chill. Yeah, I'm fine with it, like whatever. Again, I'm not that. I'll be honest.
I just hate losing, lad.
No, I'm just not asked. I'll be honest.
I know, but I hate losing.
I will be gutted. I was gutted against Brentford, and I'll be gutted against Aston Villa. This one, I can take or leave. I'll be honest.
My birthday when we lost to Man U.
I was gutted then as well.
Oh, I was fucking fuming. One of the people that I go networking with on a Thursday put our screenshot of the Maguire goal
as part of his like little conversation piece for the net. I was fuming. I've been getting it for weeks. I'm fed up of losing. I don't like it.
No, me too. It's fine. I completely understand it. It's all good. It's all good. Each to their own. We've all got different opinions. We can all talk them. For example, Michael said I'm talking shite. I mean, I'm just telling you how I feel, mate. You don't have to agree with me. It's absolutely fine. Right, there are about 5 minutes to go until the start of the second half. We're going to go for a quick break, after which we'll bring you the watch along and see if Liverpool can get themselves back into this game. See you in a minute. Hey everyone, at the end of October we are going to be giving away this signed Liverpool shirt, and it is not just signed by one LFC legend, it is signed by 5 of them. You've got women's superstar sensation Natasha Dowie, you've got Sammy Lee, you've got Gary McAllister, you've got Bruce Grobbelaar, and you've got goal scoring machine John Aldridge's signature on this shirt. If you want to win it, simply head to redmenplus.com, become a legend tier subscriber, get all of our amazing content in both video and podcast forms, and loads of extra perks and bonuses as well, including this shirt. It was signed at our end of season party, and by the way, Jags from the Ragamuffins, he signed it too, and if you want, or if you don't, whatever, some of the Red Men TV crew can sign it for you as well. It is a truly unique prize. redmenplus.com, become a legend by the end of October and you'll be in the prize draw. Good luck.
We've uncovered a host of Liverpool legends that we believe are owed medals from seasons in the past. It startled me, some of the people we discuss in here, because you just don't expect it.
Jan Molby, what a pass for the football.
He made the game look easy.
Couldn't bring into the team, he was one of the best teams the club's ever had.
Going back to the group I was with, Sammy Lee was the one who made it into the first team, but he had to get ahead of Jimmy Case.
Sammy just was so in the infancy of his career.
Although it was frustrating, I knew even when the time come, then I'd be ready.
Phil Neal, the most decorated Liverpool player of all time.
Dad liked him and Liverpool signed him. The chief scout, he said to me, I went home and told Bob Paisley, go and buy him now.
I don't think anyone can speak about David Fairclough without saying super sub.
Part of the conversation I had with Bob Paisley while I was away seemed to intimate that perhaps they were tiring a little bit of me.
Gary Gillespie was huge.
Tasked with the job of breaking up Adam Hansen and Mark Lawrence.
Ronnie Rocket. He just took the league by storm.
No one was going to knock him off the ball. Battering ram who could go through defenders.
Now it's about getting the Liverpool legends. You've just heard all about the medals. They were never officially awarded.
Welcome back to the show. Hope you're doing well wherever you are. We're a couple minutes away from Liverpool beginning the second half. It looks like because Crystal Palace aren't doing enough, they're about to bring Mateta on for the second half, which is fun. Just as there's some more defending that Liverpool got to deal with, just another big lump up front that who scores loads of goals. So that'll be interesting. Yep. And I thought obviously the interesting one here, Errol, right now. This decision, and I know people in the chat, some like it, some don't, whatever. Some are bothered more than others. He has gambled on Aston Villa.
Yeah, massively.
And
it's got to pay off now.
And yeah, well, yeah. And if it doesn't, then I think that the noise will be a bit louder, but that's effectively what the manager decided. Do you think if Villa were playing today, that might have changed things? Because they got beat by Brentford in the last round, so they're getting a free week. Do you think maybe that has changed things slightly, where he's thought they're getting a full rest, I need my guys fit and fresh, or he'd have done this regardless?
I think he would have probably done it. Given the
injury list.
Yeah, exactly. Given the injury list and given the current, state of play for Liverpool Football Club, I think regardless he would have probably weakened the team out for the Carabao Cup and wanted to prioritise getting some form back, League, Champions League, that kind of thing.
Liverpool, it looks like, well, yeah, I mean, there's not too much on the bench. It looks like they're going to go same again for the start of the half. Let's see where we're going. Robbie says, at the end of the day, Villarreal and Man City are more important. Thanks for your super chat, Robbie. But tonight says, Errol, he wants you as the manager. He spelled your name wrong, but he wants you to be the manager.
Yeah, I spelled my name. That's like that's the Welsh spelling of Errol as well.
And Stevie TSE says, we should be glad we're losing. We're in too many competitions anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Glass half full, Stevie. Glass half full. Yeah. We'll see if Liverpool can respond in the second half again. It looks like because the Palace probably bringing Mateta on, so that'll be interesting. I'm in a few group chats and a few things.
Yeah, mine are blowing up at the minute.
Well, mine are saying is basically they're not bothered by the team. A few are saying like maybe you could have put a few more on the bench, which is again is kind of what is to be expected. Chloe's just texted me, "How's the live chat comment section going?" I'm going to reply with the fella where the pizza. You know, he walks into the room with the pizza and it's on fire.
Yep. Basically that.
Yeah, Chloe's just laughing at me. Right then, back on the way. Long ball goes forward from Liverpool. I wonder if they can Endo looks like he's got more advanced. Maybe Liverpool are going to change the shape in this half. Maybe go to a back four with 3 in midfield, perhaps, because it looks like Endo's pushed up Errol. Looks like Liverpool might be going 4-4-2 or 4-3-3. Maybe not. He's come back.
That lasted all 30 seconds.
Oh, good ball.
Not a bad ball, though.
Yeah, here's Kieran Morrison, right hand side, attacking the cop end, cross in.
Oh, wasn't a bad.
Liverpool are going to get a corner.
Again, starting the half well from Liverpool's perspective. Trying to find Chiesa there towards the near post. Blocked, goes out for a corner. Again, it's not really a side blessed with the height advantage. It's going to have to be an absolutely precise ball or a bit of good fortune. McAllister's first. Well, did they hit the first man?
Alexis is going to whip in the corner in front of the cop. In it comes now. Headed clear. I think Mateta, who's just come on, clears. Easy, really. And Liverpool have got themselves a throw in. McAllister down his line. Gets it back, crosses, but that'll be meetings in for Palace, really, to clear. Well, Gomez mops it up and Liverpool have the ball at the back. Again.
Gomez with foot on the ball, plays it back to Robbo. Plays it out.
Alexis under pressure from Will Hughes.
And he just gets, that's a couple
Likes
times.
it's
a couple times Will Hughes is just...
Right, then Morrison runs into a bit of... He had 3 men on there. What's he going to do with that?
He had no chance.
Palace go long, Liverpool pick it up.
The only thing now that you think about from a Palace perspective, do they get tired and do they get complacent? Is there a way that Liverpool can find a way back into this game? I want to see a goal. I'm not asked whatever else happens. I want to see us score and put them under a little bit of pressure.
Right then, Calvin Ramsey finds Wataru Endo. He plays it inside to Alexis. Liverpool sideways to Robbo. Robbo links up with Milos Kerkez, but Liverpool knocking it around nicely, to be fair. Not really getting too far ahead now. Chiesa goes for a little dribble, but is easily tackled. And Palace can kick it long again, which is what they've been doing. Anfield trying to get behind the lads as they attack down the right with Morrison. No foul given. He's had taken off him again. Palace look to break down the left, and they found Mateta. Liverpool need to be careful.
Hughes.
Yeah, Palace breaking forwards.
Right through the middle.
Good run by Liverpool's defender Andy Robertson to cut that one out.
Try.
Liverpool with Ramsey goes along. He's looking for Chiesa, but Palace head gets there. Chiesa stops and claps rather than chasing the ball.
For a quarter of one pass right through the middle.
Sarr on his hat-trick shoots straight at Woodman from Mars out there. Right then. I don't say you don't mind players shooting from there, but with him it's likely to go in against us. He's got the Midas touch against those so far. Right then, ball played into Calvin Ramsey. He's done well actually to keep it under pressure, and Liverpool can try and play from the left back position with Robbo. Rio comes and gets, he's just, battles out of, but thankfully Liverpool have won it back. I wonder at what point will he move away from the 3? Obviously Liverpool need to score goals if they want to attempt to get back into this game.
Endo plays the ball across.
You could just move him into midfield when you want to at some point.
Yeah. Push him a little bit further forward.
He is going in there effectively anyway at times. Let's train Yanni. Good ball by McAllister out to Morrison. Hasn't had much joy yet as Kieran Morrison. He tries to slip it in. It just isn't quite working for the young lad today as it stands. Train Yanni tries to win it back though. But Palace
just playing out.
Go long over the top, looking for Mateta. Robbo's chasing him. He's a big guy, Mateta. Though he's going for goal from miles out, straight after.
See the confidence of these man just fucking shooting at will though. These are cheeky bastards, you know. Who did he think they are?
They've got that number, Crystal Palace.
I know, but still.
Having said that, they'd have been very disappointed if they didn't beat this version of the Liverpool team. Having beat Liverpool's full strength team at their place, and obviously a bit of a mixed team and whatever, the shootout at Wembley.
Liverpool got themselves a throw in. Oh, bloody hell, we can't even pass the ball through. I mean, the lads are there.
The first team lads are all
They're all there, fucking
freezing.
Not really getting a night off then, are they?
Cheering on the boys. We were saying cheering, they looked all frozen.
They all look pissed off.
They look cold. Right then, here's Calvin Ramsey. Plays it wide. Good ball actually for Kirkers. Liverpool, we haven't seen a lot of Rio in the second half. Palace just comfortable, obviously with that 2-goal lead, so Liverpool knock it around really. Nice little flick by Ramsey. Finds Morrison, he gives it away though. Liverpool have won it back though again. Morrison just cut inside, pass it. There you go. Federico Chiesa from distance. He's going to shoot, left-footed, good block. Throw in to the visitor. No, sorry, Liverpool. I thought it cannon back off Chiesa, but it didn't. It's
bit of encouragement there though. The crowd are seeming to get up with it. Can Liverpool get on with it now?
It was a good block.
Yeah, it was. Stayed with them.
Right then, Liverpool lose it down their left. Palace is right. Palace can break. They got men coming forward. Trying to play it through, but Endo cuts it out. Robbo clears. Mark Gay should pick that one up on the halfway line. T-Dog 007 says, I've just got back from work. Who's been our best player? Oh, God.
Calvin Ramsey.
Yeah, he's been quite good, hasn't he? He's been right.
Probably one that stands out to me. There he is again.
As a surprise, yeah, he's been pretty good. Keys has looked brightish. Yeah, I'd probably agree with that one. I thought Gomez was having a good game up to like half an hour and then it kind of fell apart for him.
As it's with Benitez, he sends the ball long towards Mateta. Joe Gomez deals with it, heads it. Robertson heads it. What's this kid saying?
Calvin Ramsey just took a whack to the face, I think, maybe.
I've got Arsenal fans trolling me in my own WhatsApp. Fucking bastards. Just gets a fist to the face. Naughty that. Did you see the UF the other day? The eye poke on Aspinall?
Yeah.
That was bad. He didn't look great to begin with, though, to be fair. He was probably the worst start-off fight I've seen him ever have.
I can't believe that's a no contest. Should be disqualified for that. You've been warned before it.
Yeah.
Once you've been warned, if you do it again, it should. But, yeah.
Oh.
Right on cue, just gives it away.
Oh.
Just sung his praises. But trying Yanni battling to get it back. But no ado. Liverpool, Crystal Palace go back to the goalkeeper.
Benitez. Good kick as well, to be fair to him.
Yeah, Endo should tidy that up though and does.
Showed too much of the ball.
Robbo jumping in there.
Nah, he's going to give away a foul. Showing too much of the ball.
Honestly, though,
there's aggression and then there's just that.
Yeah, I think, you know what, though, to be fair, it was bound. I think he just decided he was going to give the foul away there, Andy Robbo.
Yeah, take your pick for the fouls there. Take your pick. Do-do-do-do-do. Crystal Palace are on the ball. Liverpool are retreating back. Now there are holes.
Is that a centre half?
Yep. And he's just twisting and turning. Trey can't get close enough to him. No offside.
There will be a cross coming to the box, you would think. No.
Hughes. Now there is. He lobs it into the box.
Good defender at the back post. It was Ramsey again. Ramsey did well.
Slip there. Go on.
Kamada allows Morrison to get hold of it. He finds Trey and he goes back to Ramsey. He's put under a bit of pressure, uses his body well, but he needs a pass. In the end, he has to just dink that down the line. He had not much on. Chiesa will try and press Mark Gay. That's not a foul. That isn't a foul. Fucking hell. Federico Chiesa can't believe that wasn't a foul. Well.
Hey. And Arsenal have just taken the lead against Brighton.
Ranieri,
yeah. Liverpool throwing.
That definitely should have been their ball. Kircher's on the back. Liverpool smash it as far forward as they can to the goalkeeper. Joe, someone says, can we have a song, lad? Yeah, fair enough. Why not? I don't want to put that song.
Palace haven't really done much in the second half. Don't have to, bear in mind, but...
No, you're right.
Again, that second goal was just a killer, wasn't it, really?
Yeah, and it was a really good goal. Again, the first goal I thought was a bit lucky for Crystal Palace. The second was a beauty. Really well-worked move. They cut us open, really. Nope. Calvin Ramsey plays it back to Freddie Woodman. He switches out to Robbo. He's going to have to deal with that one on the bounce. Does well to find Rio. He oozes out. Kirches goes down.
In a heap. And we're just getting a throw in for it.
Palace go to their bench. Delaney guys are coming up for them. That was a poor throw in by us. Gosh. Liverpool have it back anyway, so it's fine. I think they're about to take Saar off, which is nice. Right then, 58 minutes gone. Liverpool have a throw in that Milos Kerkez is going to take.
I like Calvin Ramsey.
He's showing a good character, hasn't he? He's been good.
Showed a bit of quality as well, to be fair.
Yeah, some nice touches, yeah. Taro, nice move. Liverpool done well there to win it back though, McAllister. To be fair. And can they break then? Left hand side, Milos Kerkez. He's got options to his left. He finds one of them. Chiesa, little step over. Finds Kerkez. Back to Rio and Gamoa. First time Liverpool have been in there after a while. Robbo goes with the switch of play. Finds Ramsey.
Foul.
Not fouled.
Not fouled, no. Sam, ref. Tar for that.
Palace can be. It was a weird ball by Robertson. That was a weird choice. Good tackle by Endo. 2 good tackles by Endo. Right there. Palace in no rush, nor should they be. Errol's yawns.
Game again. This is proper game management though from a team. 2-0, 2 goals to the good.
Doing really well, yeah. Ismail Assad has to play it through to Will Hughes. Liverpool defend that one well. Trey takes a little bit too long. Good, Trey.
Oh, lads, you can't be dawdling and fucking around there, bro.
It's forced
like, you just can't do that. You can't do... Oh, gonna get away with it. Oh, fucking hell, mate. Oh. What's everyone going for in Halloween then? What's everyone wearing? Because... just because. That time of year, isn't it? Anyone got any good plans for Halloween?
Some with the kids, probably. Trick or treating, the usual.
Trick or treating. Someone's going as Run DMC. Okay, I like that. Someone there is the Grim Reaper.
Yeah. Classic.
The slug costume. Keir Starmer. That is a nightmare. And now we're going to have another long ball launched into the box. How can Liverpool defend it?
That wasn't really a good long throw, was it?
It wasn't. It was poor. Someone said they're going as Craig from the Anfield agenda. Fair enough.
Palace going to make their sub now. I think they're going to take Sarr off. Jeez, there's a long time left in this football match. It's a goal, the second one.
It's a brilliant goal, the second one.
Right there, Freddie Woodman. Liverpool go long looking for Chiesa. Ball goes in behind Mateta, could be in. He is in. It could be 3-0. Good block by Robertson. Not cleared yet though. Shot from distance. Blocked by Gomez. Liverpool can give up the ghost at the fence anyway. 2 good big blocks there.
Russell Isaac. I do not know why witches don't wear no knickers.
Oh gosh.
So if you've got the end of the joke, I'm waiting for it.
Liverpool aren't exactly peppering Benitez's goal.
No, they're not. Wow. That's terrible. That is terrible. Cheered me up though. That's terrible. Oh. So Steve, why do witches wear no knickers?
I don't know why don't witches wear knickers.
To get a better grip. Oh.
Little snail trail fella. Is that what I'm saying here?
That's terrible.
Don't give that broomstick a clean after every ride.
Oh, mate.
Jeez. Oh. There's a world, though, where it makes it a worse grip.
Yeah.
You know, she enjoys the broomstick ride too much.
Mm-hmm. It definitely is.
If she has, you know, like if she hits a little bit of turbulence and it's like...
Yeah. Bring on his... Have you not been watching the stream or just watching the telly? He's not even in the squad. He's injured.
Right then, Morrison cuts inside, tries to find. It just doesn't work for Morrison, does it?
I feel sorry for him as well.
Yeah, he's given
to an extent.
Good moment for him to make us to get Anfield, but it just hasn't quite come off just yet for him. I think Kirkers, Chiesa, Robertson. I wouldn't mind, I wouldn't mind a shot at goal.
Mm-hmm.
Am I being too greedy to ask Liverpool to try and find a shot at goal? It's not worked out again for Morrison, but Liverpool have committed a foul just as Chiesa was trying to break clear. Free kick. So I say they said home rather than visit.
Yep, Dan's is injured, out with a bad hamstring apparently. Got 8 big injuries to the squad at the moment, Liverpool. Got a first team that's devoid of confidence. Got a fringe team that are
Liverpool are bringing on some young lads. Nallo and Lucky. Now that makes sense for Nallo because Liverpool need a left back for the weekend.
Yeah.
Is he going to take both of them off?
Don't know.
Clearly a pre-planned sub. Fernando Palace on the attack. Ball into Liverpool's box is a good header by Kirkers.
And wins a free kick.
And foul given as well. And then Freddie Woodman kicks long. Just not sticking up there at all, is it? But for now, Liverpool have the ball at right back with Calvin Ramsey. Morrison gives it away, bless him. He's just not as nice. So Liverpool are about to bring on Amara Nallo. He'll go to centre half, you would think. Oh, they're making 3 subs. Wellity Lucky is going to come on as well, as is Cade Gordon. And I can let you know in a moment where those guys will be playing.
Macca's coming off.
Macca, Robbo. Gives his armband to Joe Gomez. Obviously, Liverpool thinking at the weekend taking those 2 guys off, pre-planned subs. Who's the third one going to be? Is it Morrison coming off?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Kate Gordon.
68.
Fucking Morrison.
Looks like he's put on weight though, Kate Gordon. Not even like in a bulked up like side. He looks half chunky.
Don't weight shame Liverpool's new players.
I know. I can't talk about it weight to anybody right now, but
right then. So
Lucky to get a free kick.
Lucky came on for Robertson. I think Endo's gone into midfield. Is how that one's going to work. So Joe Gomez has got 2 really young lads next to him either side.
Still big, fucking absolutely lashing down out there in Anfield.
Goal kick for Liverpool. There's a lot of people just getting off here. I've had enough.
Just sat pissing down rain. It's 2-0 down.
Yeah. Chloe's just messaged me saying the people on the front rows are getting soaked. They're all just standing towards the back. Getting absolutely drenched.
It's absolutely bucketing it down now.
It really is.
Oh, man.
Chance for Kate Gordon to be impressed. Here he is on the ball now. Plays it down the line, looking to release Chiesa, but just over to hit it.
He'll start again. Chiesa's got to get minutes. He's got to play, but it's just fucking... Well done, Kate Gordon there. That got a reaction out of the Anfield. He came on with an afro as his already, just absolutely
Alfred said the change said it all. The manager does not care about this game. It wasn't the team selection, the bench, and the subs. Arnold was not that hard. It was obvious he wasn't that hard about this game. All the lads are sitting behind the bench.
When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours.
The weather is absolutely horrendous. I've got to drive home in this.
I mean, I'm alright.
Anyone got any more jokes?
Yeah.
Let us know your best Halloween jokes.
Yeah.
Let us know your best Halloween jokes. Because there's nothing happening in this game. Although Palace have made it into Liverpool's box. The young defender just clears it to the edge to Mateta. Oh gosh. Can Liverpool clear? Maybe.
Just about. Gaze is up there on his own. Gets told to play on.
Rio and Gamowa then has it, but he needs some help.
He's on his own.
Oh,
It's the only person in the Palace half there. Kay Gordon was on the other side. The other side completely too, but...
Right, I'm going to Google Halloween jokes. See if we can find any good ones.
Kay's is fuming there. He wants to put that ref in a headlock.
Let's see what we've got here.
Hit me.
What's a ghost's favourite dessert?
What is a ghost's favourite dessert?
Ice cream.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
Yeah. Let's see what else we've got. Why can't Dracula make friends?
I don't know, why can't Dracula make friends?
He's a pain in the neck.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
What a joke. Onslaught.
Brilliant.
That was original as well. Very, very, very creative.
Anyway, stop. Oh, Liverpool. No, I'm good.
Just knocked it out.
What's a ghost favourite meal? Says Nathan. Goulash. Good one. Good one. Why are seafood restaurants so crowded? Because the fish fill it. Says nothing. I mean, it's not a Halloween joke, but it's a good joke.
We'll take it.
Oh, sorry. Holly Bobs wants us to talk about the team. Footy for a sound, okay? How is this not just demoralising for the squad? Almost out of everything. And not improving. Because honestly, they're not. Honestly, I can say now, they're not that arsed about the League Cup. Honestly.
Okay, Gordon's fault. 72 minutes played.
Best Halloween jokes. This is from goodhousekeeping.com. Oh, it started playing music.
Oh, hello.
There's a little advert there, a Cardi advert, with a bit of music on. What's white, black, and dead all over?
What
a zombie in a tuxedo. I didn't like that joke.
No. I thought it was going to be better than that.
Let's see. Why didn't the skeleton go to the party?
You had nobody to go with. Hey.
There we go. Nice one, Josh.
I knew I'd get one of them.
Let's see what else.
Why couldn't the Glasner just played the kids? Lamb is coming on as well.
Let's see what else we've got. Some of these aren't good. Let's see.
Hughes is coming off.
Oh, nice.
And Munoz.
Oh, they're always them jokes on that. That website's crap for Halloween jokes. I'll try a new one. Halloween dad jokes on Reddit. Let's see. What do you call a lost wolf? A werewolf. I didn't like that one.
I like that. That wasn't too bad. Yeah.
Mm.
That was an awful throw-in from Palace. But Liverpool just give it straight back to them with another throw.
Why do mummies never take time off?
Why do mummies never take time off?
They're afraid to unwind.
I like that.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the rapping.
It was a tough one, that one.
Oh, come on.
Why are werewolves good at comedy? Because they're hilarious.
Yeah, oh.
That's not bad. Oh, Liverpool on the attack. There we go.
That's
Some
not
nice
bad
move, actually,
either.
as well.
That's
Yeah,
not
he's all
bad
right, yeah.
either.
Yeah. Go on, Rio. Rio and Gamoa.
Step overs. Get us a corner,
Win
though.
the corner. Nice.
That'll do. Let's just do something from this corner. Anything. I'm not asked if it goes in off one of their asses at this point. Just give us like 15 minutes with there's something on the line. You said you'd have taken penalties. Can Liverpool find a way back into this game?
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Boo.
Boo-hoo.
What are you crying for?
Well, Liverpool getting beat. Liverpool getting beat, mate.
Yeah, well, Liverpool got a corner, if anyone cares. Corner comes in. Chiesa gets a touch on it and couldn't quite bring it down. Oh, that's a shame. And Palace clear for a throw-in to the Reds that Calvin Ramsey will take. Right then.
75 minutes played.
Here's Joe Gomez inside to Ataro.
We've had one shot on target all game, mate. 6 touches in the opposition's box. Oh,
Started brightly, didn't it? But then it got worse as Endo gives the ball away in his own half. Well, it was a poor ball to him, but Crystal Palace on the attack again. Has the rain stopped? Hopefully for the people there it has. Ronaldo Palace have the ball on their left-hand side with Souza. Back to Gahey, back to Pino, is it?
And it's going to be a throw-in for Crystal Palace.
Lucky clears. Let's see what else we've got. And
Okay, he passes the ball into midfield. He's run back towards his old goalkeeper. Benitez.
I'm half tempted to make the call.
City's turned it round.
I'm half tempted to make the call on Redmen Plus to not do a player ranking show for this.
Hey mate, it's your show. You can make the executive decision. I would not hold it against you. I genuinely wouldn't. I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Okay, Gordon's beat his... Yeah, to get us a throw.
Okay. Anyway, it's a throw-in.
Does anyone really want to watch us moan for an extra half an hour? Does anybody really want to watch that?
A reaction video or something.
Yeah.
Liverpool wanted the foul if Eddie Chiesa didn't get one, but I've got a throw-in.
"77 minutes played." Went straight into the back of him. Mark Gay, man. Who's number 51?
I've got no idea. Liverpool have got a free kick that they've just launched into the box though. It's going to fall down to Rio and Gamoa. Can you make a bit of magic happen? No,
Just needed to be quicker with that one. I know. I feel like I'm being really critical in that sense, but there was bodies in the box. Then he just needed to get it out of his feet and just fire it back into the box where he could.
Yeah, it's 51 is Trent Conrad-Doherty, by the way. Might be coming off a key.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh, Palace.
for fuck's sake!
Is he going to get sent off here?
Of course he is. Of course he is. Of course he is.
Bless him.
Don't bless him.
Poor lad. Is that the second time that's happened to him? Nalo's been sent off again. Ah. He got sent off in the Champions League.
You're a joker, you know, dog. You are a joker.
Who, with the ref?
No, this kid,
oh,
bro.
Bless him.
No, fucking bless him, bro.
Oh gosh. Life comes at you fast. He's had 2 red cards. That's unlucky.
It's not.
The lad stops running. Watch this. He just slows down, but he ends up bundling into him. I think it's a bit harsh. Watch. What's this? Is that really a red card? He's leaning. He's trying not to foul him. That's such a shame. Oh, poor Nallo. Oh, poor lad.
No, I ain't got no sympathy. I ain't got no sympathy for nobody.
I don't think he was trying to lean away though. Watch, it didn't show actually. This is replay the free kick that goes straight down Freddie Woodman's throat. Kirk has done his best to score an own goal with that one. I think that's harsh, bless him. I think he's trying. He's leaning back. He doesn't make a challenge. And we're Liverpool down to 10.
Oh, fuff. $80 minutes played.
That kid's had is that 2 red cards in 2 games? He got sent off in PSV, didn't he? I mean, it's not working out for him, is it?
Nope. And now Liverpool give away another free kick. This is...
Did you give me a death stare? Jay said Errol with the death stares to Steve. What did you?
A little bit. You was being like, bless him this, bless him that.
Oh, I
sorry for him. No.
Yeah, fair enough. I just couldn't be asked.
Oh, that's the last time we see that kid in the Liverpool shirt, this season anyway. I'm not trying to see him doing nothing in no FA Cups. Absolute fucking liability. And Palace are just bopping it though. They're just bopping it though. They're taking the piss.
This is funny. Sorry, I'm texting the production team, by the way.
They're about to make another substitution. Number 24 is going off. Number 12 is coming on. I think it's Uchi coming on. And it is Sosa. That's just gone off. For Crystal Palace, 82.5 minutes played. Palace 2, Liverpool 0. If you're just tuning in, and Liverpool are down to 10 men. Nallo's just been sent off. He was the last man. Bundling, clumsy, half a challenge. Stops Crystal Palace. Chance through on goal.
So I was texting the production team. I'm not be asked doing a play rank from show after this.
Yeah.
Errol, insane the peeps.
So, ladies and gents, as we now know, Arne Slot gambled massively. This game, it was one that he did not want to consider as serious. And now he has put all of his eggs back into the Premier League basket. And now we need to win against Aston Villa on the weekend. That's going to be an evening kickoff. It's going to be 8 o'clock again. Liverpool struggled against Brentford last week, I think it's fair to say. It really will be interesting to see what Slot does here. I didn't mind the 3 at the back to begin with. I don't know whether it was just the horses for courses and the players that he had available and what he wanted to work with. I think for the first 20-25 minutes, I think Crystal Palace took a little bit of time to really figure out what Liverpool were trying to do. There wasn't as many gaps. Thought defensively we looked a little bit better, definitely more aggressive and front-footed. I'm just hoping, more than anything else, that he's seen enough within that he has the confidence that we can implement some of those tactics, especially in just trying to be a little bit more defensively tight in the first half of the game. We know Aston Villa are a really good team. They've got quality from front and back. Okay, they're not blessed with loads of, or someone really clinical up top and loads of goals in the team, but they have got a way to break down teams, and they do manage to stay in games as well. So getting a goal advantage, there'll be a lot of game management that's going to be required on Saturday. But Liverpool, in terms of the first team, they've got to play better than what we've played in recent weeks. But for me now, it's all about the players that turn up on Saturday. They've got to start playing for this manager, and really, we're leaving ourselves in a dangerous situation. These players are going to have to start playing as though they've got that desire to try and fix the season, because at the moment,
he's trying to get Liverpool a goal.
He's still trying.
Didn't work.
No, handball. But yeah, I think the probably one of the bright lights out of this game for me has probably been Calvin Ramsey. I wasn't expecting to see him today. The fact that he's been in there, he's been introduced, been thrown in this team, considering what some of our issues have been defensively, especially in that right back position as well at the moment. He might be someone that features more, maybe opportunities on the bench for him when he makes his way into that first team squad. But he would be somebody that I look at from this game, and I thought he's played to the best of his ability, and he's put in a decent performance. I'm looking at a couple of the other players. Midfield, Trey's been all right, but maybe a little bit lightweight. Maybe had a lot to do in that second half. There was no real route to get us back into the game. We just haven't really had enough firepower. There's not really been enough quality in our final third. I think he's shown on one of the stats before. Liverpool have only had one shot on target. I think we had about 6.
The second half's been a non-event.
6-7 touches in the opposition's box. It has been difficult for Liverpool. We expected that tonight. If I'm trying to take some positives from it,
it's hard. Really.
It really is hard. I'm fucking clutching at straws here.
Yeah. Milos Kerkez trying to get Liverpool on the attack down the left. Looks
again another fucking poor ball. This guy's shite, mate. He's fucking shit.
But tonight says if we lose our next 4 games, it's on the chopping block. It's on the chopping block. Kerkez isn't Liverpool quality. I've never left the game early, but I just did. 4 on the spin.
On top of fucking 4
so that
already.
means Villa,
Real Madrid,
City, and then after the break, I think at that point, yeah. I don't think Liverpool win. We'll lose all 4 of those. So.
I'll take 4 draws right now.
Gee, not great, is it?
No. And again, just absolutely bullied in midfield. It just doesn't stick. And there's 3. And that is all she wrote. End the stream, Joe. It's time to go. It's time to go.
Crystal Palace have made it. Who scored?
Yeah, Remini.
Oh, nice, good Pino scored.
Remini. Fuck off, lad.
Crystal Palace will book their place in the next round of the Carabao Cup. I don't even know. I haven't really looked elsewhere about.
What are you clapping for? What are you clapping for, bro?
So Arsenal are going to go through.
Don't piss me off.
You good?
Yeah, sorry.
Arsenal, City, Chelsea and Newcastle are all going to advance on tonight's results. Who went? Was the games yesterday? Brentford and Fulham and Cardiff went through yesterday.
Hate losing, man. Fucking hate losing. And if anything, we should have just fucking seen out the second half without conceding a goal. Don't even give us any extra minutes at injury time. Just... I haven't seen that. I have not seen that for fucking God knows how many years, mate. It's embarrassing, that. This is embarrassing. Nope, it's not a fire drill, mate. They're pissed off.
I'm wet.
They're wet. They've all finished work, come to watch you lads, support yous, get behind yous, and this is what we've delivered on the pitch. They're fuming.
I've got a few texts off some of them who are just laughing. Like, like, what the fuck, basically.
Oh, that was actually a worse tackle than fucking the other ones.
Yeah,
than Nallo. That's a worse tackle than Nallo's tackle, that. He absolutely clatters into him.
Yeah, to me, yeah.
Because it wasn't a goal-scoring opportunity, it's only a yellow card. Look at that! So unnecessary. Oh, mate.
Got loads of super chats. Jeez, I can't remember where I was up to. Corey says, does you'll never walk alone now stand for... YNWA now stand for you'll never win again? Oh, really? I hope not. But tonight wants you as the manager again, still can't spell your name. Lewis says, Slot will be gone by Christmas. Jesus, negative. The kids didn't deserve this. It was horrible match and man management. Which kids? I mean, yeah. It's one of them, because they'll be delighted to have made the debut, but I mean, it was a tough challenge. Oh, nearly a chance there for a goal for one of the young lads. Was it?
Cowan,
no, it was Gordon.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Cade.
Tyron says, lads, he's going to lose his job. I'm not out, but these owners will pull the trigger. The trigger. 6 losses from 7. Honestly, I don't think they'll care about this one. But I think the other ones are definitely playing on the end, which is why I think he picked this team. He is desperate to beat Aston Villa.
I just want to start with, again, just... He's got credit in the bank, but at the end of the day, the team have got to start getting some results for the gaffer, man. Like, I'm just desperate for them to get some results. I just want them to just kind of turn a corner just so we can start fucking trying to build a bit of momentum back into this team. Because at the moment, mate, I don't recognise this Liverpool side at the minute. I'll be honest with you, I really don't. Obviously, this one's an anomaly. This one's a proper anomaly. Like, this is a proper exception to the rule, but. Even the usual lads, mate, the usual suspects are just looking fucking like they've been space jammed.
Why would you have to have 3 minutes added on?
So unnecessary.
Yeah, it was.
Kirk's playing a full 90. Do you think that means Robbo's going to start on the weekend then?
Yeah. Give that game plan away, Annie.
I don't mind that though. About time he realises sometimes you just got to go with that experience. Yeah.
Yeah, then we're down to a minute. Man of the match, Errol.
Calvin Ramsey, mate. Straight out the blocks. Calvin Ramsey, man.
Yeah, okay.
Fair play to him. Yeah, I think he's been out in the wilderness for however long he's been out there, and you know, he was almost a forgotten man at Liverpool for a long time, and he's come in tonight, and I don't think he's done too bad. If I'm being honest with you, I don't think he's done
Mark Gay can't score. He tried.
Yeah, no, he can't.
Maybe he missed that on purpose. Yeah. Chipped it over the bar.
Yeah, I'd go with Calvin Ramsey as our man of the match from our side of things.
This game should be finished any second now, thankfully. There you go. Thanks, Joe.
Man of the match.
Well done, Calvin.
Ramsey.
Maybe it was a low bar. Can we end the game, please? There we go. That's over. There's 90 minutes of our lives. We'll never get back again. Liverpool out the Carabao Cup. Well beaten by Crystal Palace. I think a scoreline I think we all might have predicted once we saw Liverpool's tactics. Well, 11 and especially the substitutes bench. Goals from Sarr and Pino are enough to knock Liverpool out. Yeah, that was crap, wasn't it?
Awful.
Yeah, that was, in every sense of the word, pretty average. Well done to Crystal Palace. Congratulations to them. Hope you're going to win the cup. Go and enjoy yourselves. Go and have a good time. Yeah, from me and Errol, I've got not much to say about that, have you?
No, I'm lost for words at the minute. I just think anything I say is just not going to sound great, so I'd rather say nothing. Yeah. If you've got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Yeah, see you later.